Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights with 95,000 points. So just a 1,000 point lead on those other two. But then with just a 1,000 point lead over Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights, it's a tie with Bleachers over at Maplewood and Corky's Bar South Haven, both with 96,000 points, and they're sitting in the 5th place spot. Then we jump into our 100,000 point club. Ooh. That's a big gain because we had just 2 in the 100,000 point club before today. So we had jumping all the way from 8th place all the way to 4th place. It's Maple View Lounge now with 100,000 points. Then with 107,000 points, it's American Legion Fridley, top location now in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. Was in 1st, now dropping back to, oh no, they were, I guess I messed that up. They were always in 2nd. Oh. They stayed in 2nd. They've got 176,000 points. Then in 1st, there's VFW Spring Lake Park with 195,000 points. Just 5,000 points away from getting in that 200,000 point club.
Yeah, they are right on the cusp of getting in, but congratulations to all of our players and locations in the Twiking Zone, and we'll see you guys later.
See.
Hey guys, how's it going? We're coming at you with the PGL standings. Things have been pretty topsy-turvy, but we're going to get right into it.
Yeah, no, for sure. It has been a wild season so far. And in 10th place, big-time player, surprised to even see down in that 10th place spot. It's Louie over at VFW St. James with 342,745 points. Both 353,585 points over in Roseville, VFW. It's Nixon, one of your favorite players, sitting in 9th place. Then in 8th place, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar with 356,885 points. 2A Girl's been a huge jackpot winner. Sitting in a couple of our standings right now. So we'll keep your eye on 2A Girl here in Season X. Then with 358,575 points at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill with 382,935 points. But with 398,645 points over at Eagles Austin, it is Season 7 champion Sarah Honey in 5th place. Then in 4th place, it's her playing partner, Forget You D, one of those, Mount Rushmore bingo players. Yeah. Also playing at Eagles Austin with 407,390 points. Then with 419,715 points, big riser a couple of weeks ago. Ooh. And now still sitting. Hey guys, it is awesome to be with you guys. We are psyched and ready for this game of top 10 because it is a Twins Wednesday. It's our 3rd broadcast of the day. We are excited to be with you guys. We are on our sprint here, 3 sprints on the day.
For sure. And we love sprinting, so here we are.
Look, you and I just, workout freakazoids, right? Yeah.
For sure, but as you guys know, all of our broadcasts are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, channel name Megasoda, and on the Twitch app as well. And you guys guessed it, the channel name is also Megasoda on there.
That's it. That's how you do it. That's how you get in and you get it done.
That's right.
So we have had a great week so far. We got 15 jackpots for the rolling week coming into today, but I know there's already a couple jackpots that's gone out today.
Oh, there has been.
Yeah. We had a big one going out in the $1 edition. We had both. Actually, it's 2 just in that one, right? It was the minor and the major going out to SOS.
That's right. There was both to SOS, and it was over 30 grand. Woo! It was insane. I'm going to get the numbers, numerating. Okay. And I'm going to see exactly how much you got.
The numerations. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, okay. So it was SOS over at Tootsie's, and it was 33 $33,000.
Yeah, a little walk around money.
Just a little bit, a little pocket cash. But to be exact, $33,119.30.
Nicely done, guys.
So pretty nice chunk of change there.
Yeah. And then we had another jackpot go out. I don't know if it was in the 25-cent edition.
Yeah, it was today. I think it was the 25-cent edition, and it was the minor on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. I knew that minor was sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yep.
So,
and it was BMH over the 1029 bar who got that minor. It was $980.
All right. And we're looking to give out a boatload of jackpots here on the Twins Wednesday as well. And then stick around afterward for some 50-cent card jackpot hunter, because that'll be super fun as well.
That's right.
But just yesterday, first off, let me say I said the 15 for the rolling week. We got 101 coming into today for the season, and Season X already hitting the century mark.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, that's super awesome. We were on super awesome pace with these jackpots.
Yeah.
But we gave out 4 yesterday, because as you guys know, it was Megasota game night last night, and Bingo Palooza Tuesday all throughout the day.
That all happens.
That's right. And so we had 4 winners, like I said, winning jackpots. And starting it off yesterday, it was Bomb over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, who got $2,500.
Wow.
Nice job, Bomb. Yeah. And not only just going crazy with the jackpot, but also just winning a lot of games.
Yeah, Bomb was going crazy all day.
That's right. Yeah, no, super crazy. But so congrats, Bomb.
Yeah,
getting a
you're
nice,
the bomb.
Oh, yeah, you are the bomb.com. And then we had Lucky Otter, or Lucky Ott, over at Pappy's Cafe, getting a jackpot of $1,515. And then we had Jupiter over at the Upper Deck Sports Bar, getting a jackpot of $640. Nice. And then wrapping up the day, it was Dale Barb over at the Grub and Pub, getting $600 for that last jackpot.
Yeah, nicely done, guys. Super great day, like you were saying, and a lot of jackpots. And like the old famous Minnesota saying, jackpots happen.
That's right. Yeah. Jackpots do happen, indeed. And one of the other more popular saying as well, ETAB jackpots happen.
Yeah, they do. They do. For sure.
Especially over at Friar Tuck's.
Yeah, well,
because they got 4 of them.
That's amazing. We just check in each day and kind of look a little glimpse in to see has anybody won any jackpots at Friar Tuck's, for example. Yeah. And we get hundreds of ETAB jackpots all over the state of Minnesota every single day. But we checked in on Friar Tuck's, and I wonder how Friar Tuck was doing.
Friar Tuck's was doing great because they got a jackpot in top 10, Minnesota, and that was $800. Then they got another one in Diver Down. That was $1,000. Super fun game. And then they had another one in Damsels and Dragons. That was the max of $1,500. And then they had another max jackpot of $1,500, and that was Bachelorette Party that they won that in.
Well, nice. Yeah, when you win $1,500, your Bachelorette Party is going really well.
That is right. Very true.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're just about at the 5-minute mark here in this game of top 10 that we're playing with you guys. We got Beer Guy in first place over at Murphy's Pub of Moorhead. Just been crushing it out there. Rose in second. Nick Blas in third. Bren in fourth. And Tina sitting in fifth. But this is a little bit of a marathon, not just a sprint. So Beer Guy's out of place.
Ooh.
Tina in sixth got a lot of plays. Froghair still got a lot in seventh.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Tiff in eighth has some plays left.
Okay.
Not a ton for all those numbers. Yeah.
Number man.
Yeah. Rose is out of plays.
Rose and Nick are both out of place. Tiff still got a lot of plays. Wham is doing their thing. They're whamming.
Yeah. That's Wham, top 80s band.
I was about to say, it's Wham.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's nice to have.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's nice to have the...
That was, it was...
George Michael.
George Michael, of course. And then who was his
I don't remember his partner.
Yeah, he was
there.
So the less popular part of Wham. But let's see, actually, because I'm kind of... It was George Michael and Andrew Ridgely.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew, you're
there
cool.
You go. Yeah. I mean, you're part of Wham. You know, it's pretty successful.
Exactly. When you're part of Wham, you're part of Wham.
I mean, it's no Oingo Boingo, but it's pretty good.
It's no Oingo Boingo at all. But so we had a lot of jackpots go out of a lot of different varieties. We had those jackpots go out to normal bingo jackpots, and then we had the E-tabs as well. And so I'm not lucky. So congratulations to all of our E-tab winners and jackpot winners. You guys had a pretty successful day yesterday, but
I wonder if any of those were just at Friar Tuck's. I suspect maybe that could have been Robin Hood playing. Or Little John.
Yes, possibly both.
Yeah, any of the Merry Men.
Yes, of course. And from what version of Robin Hood? We don't know.
We don't.
Could be Robin Hood, the Disney version, or Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, whichever you like better. I like them all, actually.
Oh yeah, Men in Tights is my personal favorite.
Yeah,
I love
awesome.
that one.
Yeah,
that one's super good.
Any Mel Brooks movie is high on my list.
That is very true.
Yeah.
But
look at Tina moving into first now.
Oh, and Tina still has some plays left.
Yeah.
So doing pretty good.
Still got just under 3 minutes.
Oh, Jody.
Play, so.
Look at Jody. They got a lot of plays left.
Jody RN, our favorite nurse, big-time player out there in 9th place. We'll see how far she can move.
Oh, and the top 5 are all out of plays except for Tina. She's still got a tiny tidbit left.
Yes.
But while you guys are here, you can give us a like on our Facebook at Pilot Games. I have, actually. And we update Progressives on their daily and post weekly game schedule, so you'll always be in the know. And you can also click the website link in our Facebook. That's the link tree. You can find our other social media accounts to sign up for the Pilot Gaming League, that's PGL, and to find the Google map of all of our locations with Pilot Games across Minnesota.
Absolutely, yeah. It is super fun to be on that Facebook page, be in the know, and getting to see all those great pictures we get from all these winners. And it's super, super fun. Of course, each day we start off the broadcast day with a cup of joe with everybody that comes in. We talk about what's going to be happening that day, kind of what's on track for that day. And a lot of times you can kind of see where those jackpots may go out in this game or that game. And we try to talk about all those things, make some predictions, make some hot takes.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And
that's what we do best.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what that's why your nickname is Hot Takes Higgins. So
that's right.
It does happen. Of course, you've got quite a few. You got quite a few nicknames.
I do. I'm a man of many names.
Yes.
I am probably the most interesting man in the world. Yeah. I would hazard to say.
That's what I've heard one person say to me.
Yes,
before.
exactly. Yeah, and it was me. But if you guys are wondering, like, hey. Well, we're playing some Twins Wednesday right now, but what other games are you guys playing throughout the week?
Exactly. We're
about to tell you and let you know. We start off every day with some Twins Bingo, the 25-cent cards, and that runs from 12 to 1. Then after that, we have some Jackpot Hunter, 25-cent cards from 1 to 4 p.m. Right. And then we have one game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m., and you can get a chance at that $40,000 jackpot.
Yes.
That is still out there and floating around. If once you get the jackpot, you can also get 4 lucky numbers to carry with you through the night of bingo. That's right. And lucky numbers carry a lot of significance in bingo.
Oh, they do.
So definitely very, very a good thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. Absolutely. Recommended by Dr. John.
Yeah, Dr. John, that's right. And then right after that game of Lucky 4 Bingo, we have some Jackpot Hunter, the $1 cards, and that runs from 4 to 6 p.m. And we just gave out the major and minor in those games, so those are up and building up again. And then after that, we have, you guessed it, some more Jackpot Hunter. And usually, not on Tuesday or Wednesday, but that runs from 6 to 10 p.m. And you can get a chance at 50 grand. That's the mega, but that is at 43 balls, so lurking in the background. And then you can get that major, which is at over 6 grand, and that is in 50 balls. And then that minor was just given out, so that is up and clicking up as we speak.
Yeah. Well, the tabulators have made their decision.
Awesome.
The winner is Tina over at the Dugout Bar and Grill in Dent. Congratulations, Tina. We'll get to that full list of top 10. I did notice Jody RN getting all the way up into 4th place. Nice work, Jody.
Awesome.
But we'll get to that once Nikki shoots over to us. That's full time time. I didn't say that announcement. Of course, I'm John. This is John. We're John Squared, coming to you here for Twins Wednesday. But we're flying on the wings of Nikki on the headset. She's keeping us on the straight and narrow.
Attempting to.
Yes, exactly. We got 5 minutes to get into this very first game of Wipeout Blackout. We got jackpots on the large frame, and on the coverall. There's always 3 jackpots in these games. We'll play 2 games of this, and then we'll get into a game of Gimme 6. That will have 2 jackpots on the line, and that goes out quite frequently as well. So you're going to want to stick around.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Looking forward to the jackpots. And we got 4.5 minutes to get enrolled, so grab a drink. Grab whatever you're eating. Get prepared for this jackpot we're about to get.
You want to be properly prepared. You don't want to pull a bingo muscle.
No,
and I've seen it. It's ugly
countless times.
Yeah. So
rookie mistake. You don't want to make it.
That's right. If there's an ice cream pie maybe sitting around, that can help you get
maybe limber up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Might be a nice beverage that you want to be drinking. That'll help you get in the right headspace.
Exactly. Exactly. Get you prepared. Get you in the bingo zone.
Yes.
Because I know I'm already in the bingo zone.
Yes.
Oh yeah. every Bingo Palooza Tuesdays, 8 new games have arrived, and it's 8 games of Skull Bingo that runs from 6 to 640. Those are a lot of fun, and that happened because we gave out that mega in the Jackpot Hunter. So
the 50-cent card.
That's happened. Yeah. Those are officially up and running.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out next Bingo Palooza Tuesday if you haven't already.
Yeah, and I even heard that got endorsed by the Sarah Honey.
That's right. No, she definitely liked it. She liked the formatting. Mad Dog liked it too.
Okay.
So good to hear.
Oh, you get Mad Dog and Sarah Honey approval. Like you get the jackpot.
Yeah, that's basically like FDA approved.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
100%. And then after that Bingo Palooza Tuesday, on the same day, that night, it's Mega Soda Game Night. As you guys know, it starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and that Jackpot Jungle Jackpot is still out there and floating around.
Yes, it is.
It is at 54 balls, and you can get almost $80,000, $79,448 to be exact, before anybody gets enrolled.
Right. The tabulators get upset if you don't give even down to the cents.
Exactly.
Yes.
100%. So I have to make sure. but after that, we have Twins Wednesday, which you guys are participating in right as we speak.
Right now?
Oh yeah, right now. Right now. And Twins Wednesday runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and we have that Jackpot Jungle Jackpot waiting at the end of the tunnel for you guys.
Right.
And it is at 52 balls and $6,512.67. So looking pretty good, I have to say.
Looking good for sure. You're going to want to stick around all night because we'll play actually 6 games of this Wipeout Blackout throughout the night.
Yeah.
We'll play 3 games of that Give Me 6, so those are big jackpots on the line. Throughout that, we'll have that, like you said, that jackpot in the Jackpot Jungle 25-cent card edition. So we got all kinds of great stuff. But it looks like you got that top 10 from top 10.
Oh, yeah. I got the top 10. That is 100%. And getting right into the top 10, starting at number 10, it was DMB 1971 over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, winning $1. And then at number 9, we got J-Rod at Tasty Pizza Hanger, 45, getting $3. Nice job, J-Rod. And at number 8, we got Zenato. I like that name. Over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, getting $5. And then at number 7, we got Nick Blas over at Beck's Pub, getting $5 too. And then at number 6, we got CSI over at Old Town Tavern, getting $5.
Okay.
And then at number 5, we got Tiff over at American Legion Morristown, getting $9. Number 4, it was Jody RN over at the Cabin Bar, getting $15. Nice job, Jody.
Right.
And then at number 3, getting into the top 3 of the top 10, is Rose over at Bleachers with $19. Nice job, Rose.
Yes.
And number 2, we got Beer Guy over at Murphy's Pub in Moorhead, getting $38. Wonder what he's going to buy with that $38.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe a rum and Coke.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Beer Guy.
Most likely.
And then number 1, at the top of the list, it is Tina over at the Dugout Bar and Grill, getting $57. So nice job, Tina, Beer Guy, Rose, Jody RN, Tiff, CSI, Nick Blas, Zenato, J-Rod, and DMB 1971. You guys are all winners of the top 10.
Yeah, nicely done, guys. We got just over a half a minute left to get enrolled in this game, first game of Wipeout Blackout of a Twins Wednesday. You're going to want to make sure that you've pushed enroll, pushed play, and you're ready to go.
Exactly. The CSI name, it reminded me of a little something.
Okay.
Amelia said that CSI, she was like, oh, I think CSI is the most watched show of all time, probably.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
That's an interesting, yeah.
I was like, that's an interesting take. I was like, what about Jeopardy? And she was like, I'm thinking more like actual shows. And I was like, what about I Love Lucy? What about Andy Griffith's show? MASH,
right?
All these other shows.
A lot of big time shows.
And it was a lot of big time shows, but CSI is definitely up there.
Yeah,
but there are so many classic shows that I feel are just in a league of their own.
Absolutely.
Just like Peter PJ, who is in a league of his own, got that line prize over at VFW Coon Rapids. Nice job, Peter.
Yeah, getting that $14 line prize. See if we could get this large frame of $961 into someone's hand before it goes to the Musco. We do have that $3,603 jackpot on the coverall as well. We're going to get 2 more shots just in this game at these 2 jackpots.
Oh, yeah.
So, but today is a Wednesday, of course, and that's why we're here for Twins Wednesday. And Wednesday always has a slew of great national days. I don't know why. It just happens.
It just happens like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just attracts the cool ones.
Yes.
And it's a pretty cool one to start it off. It's National Fajita Day.
Big fan.
Oh, yeah. Huge fan. In the early 1930s, Mexican vaqueros, that's cowboys in Spanish, in Southwest Texas, developed what we've grown to love all over the United States. Using throwaway cuts of beef, they developed the fajita.
Oh.
However, it wasn't long before they became a staple in the region. These cowboys cooked the steak over an open fire or grill. Once cooked up, they served it with flour or corn tortillas. But we have a couple lucky winners. It's Nick Blas over at Beck's Pub, and Irish over at Wild Boar Bar, and Lucky You on the crunchy side, all getting that large frame. And then we got Mama Bear at Beck's Pub getting that coverall at $29. Nice job, Nick Blas, Mama Bear, Peter PJ, Irish, and Lucky You all getting wins in this game of Wipeout Blackout.
You know what's the good news about everybody getting Muscos is that means those jackpots are growing and rolling to game number 2 of a Twins Wednesday and game number 2 of Wipeout Blackout. I should say more specifically.
Exactly.
So
couldn't agree more.
No, I'm a huge fan of fajitas. So excited that it's National Fajita Day.
For sure. Yeah, and well, you can make it with steak over fire grill.
Yeah.
And then, but in later years, they also added pico de gallo, guacamole, southwestern spices, and then soon, what was a convenient meal for some hardworking cowboys made an introduction to the rest of the world, and the fajita became a destination food in that culinary world.
Yeah, for sure. Super great.
I definitely like fajitas.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing how many foods, like formed for something like that. So it's scraps of meat. It's cowboys out in the middle of nowhere, just trying to get by, trying to eat a meal, and then it turns out to be one of the best foods. Just one of the most popular foods.
Yeah.
Because very similar to like pizza. Was not a fancy food, right?
Yeah.
It's still not really, but they do make some really fancy pizzas.
Yeah, like the $1,000 pizza that they have like lobster and gold on.
Right. But again, one of the most popular, foods, and I love some fajitas for sure.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So
we love fajitas on this broadcast.
Yeah, exactly. So if they serve fajitas where you're at, maybe celebrate the day, playing some pilot games and eating a fajita.
Yeah, that sounds like a perfect night to me.
Yeah.
But so happy National Fajita Day.
Yes.
And now we have another national day that's pretty important too.
Yeah, this was pretty cool. Kind of a historic thing, but you kind of see how this led to some of the things we have going on today.
Exactly.
It's National Mail Order Catalog Day. This day marks the anniversary of the first Montgomery Ward's mail order catalog. On this day in 1872, just really a man before his time, Aaron Montgomery Ward of Chicago produced a catalog designed for direct order via mail. He aimed to remove the middleman from the business of buying and selling. As a result, he also dramatically lowered prices.
Yeah,
so,
it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Like it definitely really is. And I feel like they definitely pioneered that whole like ordering off the internet thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I feel like mail order catalogs really like kind of I don't know. I made my point. I definitely just made that whole Amazon thing happen.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, everybody's building off of this idea.
Yeah.
Really in all that. So,
and it's such a simple but like ingenious idea.
Yeah. When you really think about it, even like a Walmart or a big box store where they kind of are warehouses where people go in to shop. It was that same kind of idea as well, like to go cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go to the small store. You can go right to the warehouse and pick up your stuff.
Exactly.
And so in all these things, a lot of these ideas are, it's to get the customer more direct to the product.
Yeah.
To to lessen the price.
Exactly.
So, yeah. No, interesting stuff. Very, very cool. Well, we didn't give out that line jackpot, so it's a $10 must-go on this line. We'll see who gets it.
Ooh, it is Colleen Nick over at Beck's Pub in Becker. Nice job, Colleen Nick. And they got a line prize of $10. Nice job.
Yeah. Now we'll try to give out this $996 large frame jackpot. We'll see if we can get that done. But the national days don't just end there. No. They keep rolling.
And they get even better, too.
Yeah. Because what's funny is, that I just saw the national day. And it was weird that I talked about that this is a great way to warm up for bingo. And then it turns out it's the national day of it.
Oh, yes. 100%. It is National Ice Cream Pie Day.
Because there was no way I knew that.
Oh, yeah. No way. No. But first game putting ice cream on pies, the natural next step would be making ice cream into the pies. So with all the flavors available, our options are basically unlimited. Plus, when we figure in the types of crusts to make with ice cream pie, the concept is just beyond delightful. Yeah. But before I go over the rest, we got Irish over the Wild Boar Barn Grill, getting that must-go on the large frame. Yep. Nice job, Irish, doing your thing. But and then just so the concept's really good. You can even combine graham cracker crust and maple pecan ice cream for a fall treat.
That sounds good.
Oh, it sounds super good. This next one is super good too. Or even a vanilla wafer crust with peanut butter ice cream topped up with bananas. Sounds super good. You're only limited by your imagination.
Okay. All right.
And then we got Rose over at Bleachers getting that cover all of $20. Nice job, Rose.
Yeah, again, don't be dismayed because everyone just got must-go on those prizes because
they're just building.
Yeah, we still got 4 more chances at it right here in Wipeout Blackout. We're going to go to a game of Gimme 6 next. So here we go to get enrolled in that game. And this is a super fast-paced, fun game. But that coverall jackpot is 57 balls. So it's super easy to hit. And so we give out jackpots usually left and right in this game of Gimme 6.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm somehow when we go through these national days, somehow I am in the right pace that I get this next one.
Yeah.
Which I can't pronounce. So this will all be fun. So
so it was National Ice Cream Pie Day.
Yes.
Happy National Ice Cream Pie Day. And let us know what your favorite pie combination is. I want to know what pie you want and what ice cream you want with it.
That's right.
And so mine is probably going to my perfect combination: apple pie, chocolate ice cream.
Oh,
I like it a lot. For some reason I've just always liked it since I was a kid.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Well, I'll tell you, I would love apple pie. I would go more like a cinnamon ice cream with apple pie. That's
a good idea. Yeah, I like that. I won't. Yeah.
But I wouldn't argue. I'm big into all fruit pies. I like that. Yeah. I love a chocolate cream pie. My mom had actually a special chocolate cream pie recipe.
I've had it.
Yeah,
it is so good.
It's so good, right? Yeah, and then her mom, my grandma. She was the originator of that, So, anyways, it's been a passed down one, and that's probably my favorite pie. Yeah,
I can't even blame you on that because it is so good. Yeah, Ian brought it home one time.
Yeah,
and he had it in the freezer. He was like, "Yeah, take a piece whenever you want." I was like, "Okay,
right."
I was like, "You said it, not me."
Right. It had a graham cracker crust usually on it, and then just really, really good. So, but it's National. I'm gonna mess this up.
Peanuts Newer.
Peanut Newer Day.
Yes.
We're going to drink some wine here.
Peanut Newer.
Right here in America.
That's how we pronounce it here in America.
That's
everybody.
right. This is a fantastic day. Just grab that bottle and just...
That's how we drink it here.
Panay Naor.
Yes.
Okay.
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir. Since Pinot Noir, high acidity along with lower tannins, it complements food nicely. Wineries around the world produce Pinot Noir using red wine grapes and primarily the
Pinot Noir. Very tall.
Very tall. I don't know why they're doing that to me, but I just all day I've pronounced those words before in my life, and For some reason, today I just cannot do it.
No, it is what it is.
Right.
So, happy National Peanut Newer Day.
Yeah.
And
get yourself some peanut newer.
Get yourself
right
some
here
peanut
in America.
Newer. Oh, yeah. If your bar's serving some peanut newer, go up to the bar, ask them for some peanut newer.
Your favorite bartender probably pronounces it correctly. So
yes, that's right. So they might know what you're talking about. But I'm so happy National Peanut Newer Day.
Yes.
And moving on to our National Day, it's pretty important.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's Congressional Startup Day.
That's really cool.
And if you don't know what it is, every small business owner aims for a flourishing business.
Okay.
So sometimes the struggles they face require a change in policy.
For sure.
When the opportunity arises to explain the issues and barriers that they face, most of these new startup businesses jump at the chance. And Congressional Startup Day provides that opening.
Nice.
So, it's a day where startup businesses that are newer and even entrepreneurs too can talk to their senators or representatives about, things that stop their business from being successful.
Oh,
and maybe they can talk about changes in policy and stuff like
very
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, that is super cool.
Yeah.
You get access to your elected officials and to be able to tell them about your concerns and what you need, and that's always a great thing.
Oh, yeah.
We are trying to work on this small frame here. It's $216. We gave it out, I think, the last time we played, and so that's why it's a little bit lower. But we've got a coverall that's $1,553. But I mean, if I won $216, I'm not taking it back.
Yeah. No, not at all.
No. Move on forward. There it is.
Ooh, it is. Oh, me. It's KCR over at Rapid Ricks and Nicolette. Just missing it, but getting that must go $22. Nice job, KCR.
Yeah, now we'll see if we can give out. It's in 57 balls here, guys. So we got a nice run up at this $1,500. Well, that was all of our national days, super great ones.
Yeah, and pretty solid list today.
Yeah, very, very much so. But our Twins played earlier today,
yep,
right?
Yep.
So they've taken the last two series coming into this series with Cleveland.
Yes.
Right? Again, both of them playoff contenders. Cleveland, maybe on the verge of being that, but not quite a playoff contender, really significant. But good quality team.
Not bad.
Yeah, so they came in it. Would they keep that streak of winning the series going? They won one. They lost one yesterday. Well, there we are.
Hey, KCR doing it back to back. Nice job. Getting that must go at $44 over at Rapid Ricks and Nicolette.
Yeah, just missing that by a few balls, but nicely done. KCR getting that double win in Gimme 6. Well, that means we're going to jump out of our series of 2 games of Wipeout Blackout, 1 game of Gimme 6, just for a little bit. And I think we're going to get into some open season, if I remember the schedule right. Yeah, look at there. The old memory. It's like a steel trap.
That's right.
Sometimes it's rusty, and but sometimes it works. So there you go.
It works.
Got just under 7 minutes to get enrolled in this game. Looking forward to seeing that shooting gallery and all the great stuff that the folks are out there doing. We got a great game on the way here. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. But we were talking about so we had split the first 2 games of the series, okay? And so today was kind of that deciding. Were they going to win 3 series in a row? And I'm chomping at the bit to know what happened.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm about to let you guys know. I'm about to let you know, too.
Oh, okay.
Because Jorge Polanco drove in the game-ending run for the 3rd time in 4 games.
Wow. Jorge Polanco's just been on fire.
He's been insane.
Yeah,
that dude can't be stopped, and he lined up a bases-loaded single in the 11th inning today to give the Minnesota Twins an 8-7 win over the Cleveland Indians. That's awesome.
Nicely done.
He's just clutch time.
Yeah.
The master is insane.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So definitely super awesome. It was nice to take another series. That's
our young guys
4
are
series in a row?
It might be 4. It's at least 3.
It's at least 3. Yeah. I think it's 4 now.
Okay.
Because we took 3 series in a row against playoff contenders.
Okay. All right.
So
yeah, I knew about the 2. I didn't realize the 3. That's even better.
Yeah, because I think it was. Let me take a look if I still have it. It was a
because they got the White Sox right before this, right?
Yes.
And before that, it was Oh, it's the Rays, Tampa Bay Rays.
Astros, White Sox, Rays.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's Rays, before, so there you go.
And those were three first-time teams in a row. Yeah. And then we just took the Cleveland Indians, too.
There you go. Well, we're going to start a new series tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. And it's a good one.
Yeah, it's another playoff contending team, so that should bode well for us. We like to beat those teams in their series.
That's right.
So it's Yankees. I'd love to see the Yankees get a whooping.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
And the Yankees right now are 68-52 on the season. We are 54-67, so almost kind of like a flip around of records.
Right.
But that game is going to be tomorrow at 6:05 p.m. Make sure to tune in and send our twins over some luck.
Yeah, that'll be just after you and I get off the air.
That's right.
Yeah, and it'll be super, super fun. But we love our partnership with the Minnesota Twins.
Yes.
Of course, we play Twins Bingo every lunch hour.
That's right.
But also, we got a great e-tab that's Twins Win. It's a super fun game, and check it out if you haven't.
Definitely a lot of fun. And as we're talking about the Twins Bingo, now we are entering the Twiking Zone. One of the creepier portions of the broadcast.
That's right.
It gives you the chills. That's right. And we should have it to whenever we enter the Twiking Zone, it plays the Halloween tab music.
Yes.
It starts playing the haunted house music.
Right.
But we'll getting right into the player standings. At number 10, we have Baba Booey over at Granite City Food and Brewery in Roseville with 61,000 points. At number 9, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 63,000 points. At number 8, we got Puts over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus with 64,000 points. Number 7, it is Kick It over at Roseville VFW with 71,000 points. And at number 6, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 73,000 points. Number 5, it is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 77,000 points. And at number 4, it is Nan in Corky's Bar South Haven with 79,000 points. And as we get into the top 3 now, at number 3, it is SNS over at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 88,000 points. And then in second place, it is Joni over at Mama T's Castle Tap, 8,000 points away from 100,000 point club. They are at 92,000 points. But at number 1, the sole member of the 100,000 point club, it is Not Lucky over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 135,000 points.
I gave you the drum roll.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Then, hit the high top.
Yeah. I'm liking it. Maybe we should get a Neil Peart level drum set on the broadcast.
Yeah, I mean, appropriate for all things.
It's that Neil Peart. I tried.
Can I have a bottle of the Peanut Door?
The Neil Peart.
The Peart Neil R. I like the Peart. We do have some location standings as well in this Twiking Zone.
That's right.
In 10th place, we got the St. Paul Park Legion. They have 89,000 points. That's right. We're already at 89,000 points in 10th place. In 94,000 over in La Crescent, it's Minniger's Sports Hub in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Bleachers over at Maplewood with 96,000 points. With 97,000 points over in Oakdale, it's Season 9 champion Titan Sports Saloon in 7th place. Then we jump into the 100,000 point club. In 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights. They have 101,000 points. Welcome to the 100,000 point club. With 104,000 points over in South Haven, it's Corky's Bar in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Mapleview Lounge with 108,000 points. Then with 122,000 points over in Fridley, it's the American Legion, and they find themselves in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we've got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 176,000 points. But then we jump into another club. That's the 200,000 point club with 228,000 points. Over in Spring Lake Park, it is the VFW, and they are the #1 location in the entire state of Minnesota.
Wow. Well, congratulations to all of our players and locations on the top 10 list of the Twiking Zone. Yes, congratulations. But now we are heading into our E-Tab Spotlight, our E-Tab of the week, if you will. And this week it is the Gridiron Legends. And you're like, whoa, this is the second week in a row for Gridiron Legends. This isn't Double Eagle. What's the deal with that?
Right.
We're like, it's because the normal mode is out now. So you guys can go ahead. We released the Extreme Lounge version last week, and now the normal mode is now out. So you guys can go ahead and try that. But if you're like, oh, I've been playing a lot of Gridiron Legends, I feel like something different.
Right.
Well, do something different because we have 50 different charitable ETAB games you can go ahead and try. You can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. And all of these games have small bets, 85% payout, and awesome bonus and free play rounds too. So only try them all out. Let us know which one is your favorite because they all have super fun bonus rounds.
Yeah.
I think my favorite right now has to be the Minnesota Iron Range theme one with the blast bonus.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. I remember when that first came out.
That's
super
right.
fun. Just under 29 minutes left in this game of open season. Super excited about that. But yeah, as you were talking about all the different ETABs you got and everything, we had talked about the old Minnesota saying that was jackpots happen.
They do happen. Yeah.
But I was thinking about the West Virginia saying, and that is want some, get some. Want some, get some. And if you want some ETAB wonderfulness, then get some ETAB wonderfulness because it's super fun. You win a bunch of money, you help charities, and you can't beat it. And that was our ETAB of the week spotlight. ETAB spotlight. ETAB spotlight. Yeah, way to go! You really brought that home, John.
I know. We really were able to kind of like pop, lock, and drop it. So I'm glad we were able to do that. that was our little portion of the broadcast.
That's right. Well, I remember in our PilotTV meeting earlier today.
Tony expressly, he really was like, "Hey guys, we need a jingle for the ETAB spotlight,
exactly,
and maybe a little cool dance if you get the time to do it."
Yeah, if you guys could choreograph a dance. Yeah. So we worked on it for hours.
We did.
Yeah, and
about 7.5.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah. That's right. Well, we should wait a second just until the applause settles a little bit.
I mean, that's one thing. The studio audience here in
they are outrageous.
The luxurious studios here aboard the mothership are going crazy.
They are going nuts. They often do, to be honest, especially when John Squared is on. That's right. Can't really blame them. But we got a little something to go over because, as you guys know, you're on Twins Wednesday right now, and you're earning PGL points. You're earning jackpots. It is what it is on Twins Wednesday.
It is.
And, you're like, well, hold on. I'm not earning PGL points. How do I earn PGL points?
Right.
You can do so by signing up at pgl.world to become a member of that league.
That's
PGL, it is what you do. And PGL players, they compete for points. They have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So you can sign up at pgl.world today. And if you can beat my world record of 26 seconds, do it. I don't believe anybody can.
No, I mean, you're like the Usain Bolt of signing up.
Exactly.
For
what can I say?
PGL accounts. I mean, it's absolutely amazing.
It was pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, his thumbs were going. He did it all just with thumbs.
It was insane.
There was smoke. Yep. There was one time. It was on the 23rd second.
Yes.
I saw a little flame come off your nose.
Oh yeah, it was insane. It was absolutely insane.
If you'd like to ever watch the video, you could go look through the archives on Facebook. It's actually on there.
It's still on Facebook. Yeah. So you can go ahead, see what I was doing. Maybe you can gain a little inspiration from that. Use my methods. Use a little bit of your methods too.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like when sprinters, when they want to get better, they film themselves and they watch how they go and how was their start, how was their finish.
Yeah.
You also can watch other sprinters. You go, well, she's faster, he's faster,
That's
whatever
right.
it is.
Yeah.
Like, how do I get faster? And so the same thing's true with this. You're like, last time I signed up for a PGL account, it took me 27 seconds.
Yes.
But I want to get this down to 25 so I can be the new world record holder.
That's right.
And you could watch John. Maybe you can learn a few techniques.
Exactly.
And you go, oh, I see where he lost a second.
Yes.
And then that's key. Then you go, boom, 25 seconds, I can get this done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting you guys to check in. Let us know who broke the world record. So we'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Yes.
But just so
with bated breath, as they say.
Exactly. And just again, you can do that on pgl.world and sign.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we did an ETAB, spotlight.
That's right.
But we have more spotlights throughout the whole show.
That's right. We have a lot of spotlights.
We do. And the next spotlight is our new PGL members. So they're the people that maybe watched your video, was looking at the techniques, and then they actually were able to accomplish the feat of signing up.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know how long. Nobody's checked in yet. So we're operating under the assumption nobody has broke the record yet.
That's just what we're assuming, but it could have been done.
It could have been.
But if it's not, if it's not verified.
Exactly. We send out people, not really. We send out people, and it's kind of like the Guinness Book of World Records.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah,
right.
But
we got to make sure it's not like wind assisted.
Yeah, exactly.
Or anything
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah. No, if you have that box fan blowing behind you, that's obviously a disqualifier.
Right.
You can't have wind assisted times.
No, I think I saw one person trying to sign up, and he had his buddy there with with those cans of air, and blowing on the thumbs.
Dirty.
And, dirty. It's cheating. But not cheating. Doing really well so far is Pam over at LJ's in Miltona.
Awesome.
Or Miltona. I don't know. It could be Miltona. Anyways, doing a great job out there. We'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on in this game of open season. One of our favorite games. I know one of your guys' favorite as well. But we were going to talk about the spotlight on our new PGL members.
That's right.
We got some new players like Daddy Likes Mo, Susie Grew, Rondo. Always good to have Rondo in.
What's up, Rajon Rondo?
Ludiger, like I say, just picked up his new album. Really great. We got Pepper, Moss, Pops One, Aunt Peg, G-Dog, B Stads, Britta Joe 14. Hey, remember that name, Britta Joe 14. We'll be talking about them later in the broadcast. Britta M14, JK, and not the letter like J and then a letter K.
Yeah.
It is the letter K, but J is J-A-Y.
That's right.
Yeah.
The name J.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
Then we got Rufus 1, and we have Big D 1970, and I'm going to end it with Saber 2212. Big time PGL Spotlight, folks.
Awesome. Yeah, congratulations, all of our new members, and welcome to the family.
Right.
And I will expect you guys to start winning some jackpots, getting onto the leaderboards. I expect big things out of this group.
Absolutely.
But if you want to earn some quick PGL points, you can do so by hopping onto the Player Connect app and selecting Sports Link, because you can select some squares on those e-tip boards, and those 5 squares you're going to be choosing, that's going to be for the Vikings and Colts preseason game on Saturday. Points are going to be awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. You can play for free in the Player Connect app, earn PGL points for Season 10 if you win. Yeah. And, all you got to do is launch up the app, select Sports Link, and pick your squares out, and you're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't, you said go pick up some quick points, right? And I don't want people to think that it's a get points quick scheme. No, it's not a get points quick scheme. Because you also might watch like Nikki. You figured it out that whenever she plays, she wins, and you're like, oh, it's just a get quick points scheme. And but it's not the case.
No,
I have played
skill
every week, whether it's Twins games, whether it's any other games, whether it's Vikings preseason games. And I had never won.
Oh. Yeah, it's crazy.
And then last week came, and I just had efforted.
Yes.
I had put in the time, I put in the work, and I finally got on the leaderboard.
That's right. Let's go. Jay Ruggs is one of the winners, along with Britt Ajo 14. They are both winners on these e-tip boards this week. So congrats to this dude and to Britt Ajo as well. Definitely a lot of big winners today. Yeah. But for sure, you guys can go ahead and try out. They're a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Keeping track of what's happening in the game and if you're winning or not. Definitely a cool little game we got. But we have some PGL standings to go over because we're in a PGL night right now. So so what you guys are playing, whoever is where, this is going to affect how many points are being added to you on the leaderboard.
Like, look at the points Pam's adding right now with over 41,000 points.
That's right.
Yeah, nicely done.
Absolutely insane in the membrane. But getting right into the player standings, we have a few people falling out, though.
Yeah, there's some big movement.
Very big movement indeed. It was Louie over at VFW St. James and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar both falling out. But we have a couple people also bumping into the standings too, because number 10 and 9, we have 2 new players.
Okay.
And then number 10, it is Fishy24 over at Sherry Sports Saloon with 383,000 points. Okay. Number 9, it is Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 402,000 points. Number 8, it is Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 413,000 points. And then number 7, we have Nixon over at Roseville VFW, one of my favorite players, with 434,000 points. Also making a jump from 9th place to 7th place. So
nicely done.
Pretty good jump from Nixon. And then number 6, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 444,000 points. Number 5, it is Bad Flop Bob over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 455,000 points.
All right.
But he got knocked down a little bit though, from 3rd place to 5th place, but still in the top 5.
Yeah,
that's
right. Yeah.
And then at number 4, we got Drumsky rising into the top 5 from number 6. So nice job, Drumsky. They are from the Underground Bar and Grill, and they have 459,000 points. And at number 3, we had another little riser. It's Forget UD over at Eagles Austin, rising from 4th place to 3rd place. Nice job. Nice movement. I like it. And they have 471,000 points. And then a pretty big jump here from 3rd to 4th. 2nd, it's SpongeBob in 2nd place. I saw him playing earlier. He is over at VFW St. James, and he has 592,000 points.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a devoided sighting yet, but if SpongeBob has a big night, who knows?
I'm saying. Yeah, definitely, because he closed the gap a little bit from yesterday.
Yeah,
he did. It went from like 80,000 points. Now it's 60,000 points. Hey, actually, 58,000 points.
It's like the movie What About Bob? You just got to baby step your way into first place.
Exactly. Couldn't agree more. But that's going to be difficult, though, because at number 1, that's a pretty big-time player in their own right. It is Devoided over at Roadside, and they have 650,000 points.
Yeah, no.
It's definitely going to be tough to topple that first place.
I tell you what, Devoided has been rocking and rolling all season X.
Very true.
They've
been consistent.
Definitely. But SpongeBob may be riding the luck of hanging out with Ian and Jordana for a little while.
I gotta say. Yeah, they did meet SpongeBob, and it was really funny because he was like, "Oh man, like I was gonna bring a SpongeBob suit, but I just couldn't get it in time." And I was like, "Oh, that would have been literally awesome. I would have loved that."
Yeah.
but we were Ian and I were joking. We were like, "We're gonna have to order a SpongeBob suit for next PyCon just to have it ready for SpongeBob when he gets there."
Well, maybe what would be kind of fun is that if all of our players kind of dressed up like as their player names.
Oh, that would be funny.
Right.
That'd be super
funny. And obviously, different people have different stuff. So, whatever you thought was appropriate to go along with your player name.
Nixon would dress up like President Nixon.
Exactly.
SpongeBob is SpongeBob.
That's right.
Bad Flop Bob. I don't know.Maybe he'll dress up as a flop.
Yeah. Who knows? But
the Flop James.
Just how right? Yeah, he could just dress up like LeBron.
Some pretty bad flops.
But anyways, that would be kind of fun. It would almost become like what's the Wayne Brady's the host, right? What's that show?
Oh.
It used to be an old show, and then they brought it back, and the people dress up to try to get out, get picked to go up front and win prizes. But I was thinking about that.
Was it
let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal?
Yeah,
really? Oh, okay.
So the people in the crowd will dress up and they'll just to try to get selected. So it'll be like, Little Bo Peep, come up here and whatever.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, if the people all came dressed up at PyCon in different stuff,
That'd be awesome. I'd actually kind of like it. We did have a cowboy theme over at PyCon.
Yes.
And a lot of people did dress up
as
cowboy. Yeah. Somebody actually dressed up as Willie Nelson. They had like a whole wig on with braids and a bandana. It was actually pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I wanted Tony to dress up like Willie Nelson. He wouldn't even had to get the wig.
No, he could have just braided his hair.
Just braid the hair.
No, actually, Jordy offered to braid his hair, and he was like, I'll think about it.
That means no.
No, yeah. We were actually talking about it, and I kind of feel like Tony would pull off some braids, to be honest.
Oh, I think he could.
Yeah,
and then
totally
get the bandana on, like Willie rocking the bandana.
Yeah. Tony, if you're watching, you would look cool. I'm just saying.
Right. It's going to be hard to beat. He plays the guitar, too, so... yeah, he's a guitar player, so why not? You could pull that off.
Just saying.
All right. Well, let me jump into these PGL location standings. A little less of shakeup, but we did have something happen. One of our top locations got knocked off. It's Shep's on 6 in Brainerd. And who's that new location jumping on to our leaderboard? It's Broadway Pizza in Brooklyn Park with 989,350 points. So just outside of the 1 million point club. Now, if they were able to get some points tonight, they probably could get in. And then our entire top 10 would be in the 1 million point club. Of course, there could be someone in 11th or 12th place that could make that move as well.
Very
so
true.
We'll see how that goes. But starting in 9th place, that means, and that is correct, that we do jump into the 1 million point club. And that first location in 9th place is Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. They have 1,081,070 points. Then with 1,107,205 points, right over in St. James, it's the VFW, and they're in 8th place. In 7th place, you find Moose Lodge in Waite Park. Moose Lodge Waite Park in St. Cloud. They have 1,187,975 points. But with 1,225,374 points over in Mankato, it's the Underground Bar and Grill in 6th place. Then in 5th place, we got Leo's Bar Newmarket with 1,426,125 points. Then with 1,676,420 points over in Effie, it's Neighborhood Tavern in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, we got the VFW Northfield. They're got so close to the 2 million point club.
Oh my gosh,
they're
super close.
Yeah, it's actually amazing.
Yeah.
They got 1,991,490 points.
Wow.
So look for VFW Northfield to possibly get in the 2 million point club tonight.
Oh, for sure.
That could definitely happen if they're out there and getting after it.
That's right. Yeah, only 8,510 points away from a million. 2 million.
2 million, yeah. And coming into this week, we didn't have a single location in the 2 million point club, but now we've got 2. That's right, not just one, but double your pleasure, double your fun. We got 2 locations in the 2 million point club with 2,011,545 points over in Nicolette. It's Cabin Bar. They moved from 3rd place up to 2nd place. And then in 1st place, they've been there for a while now. They've been rocking. They've been rolling. It's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. They have 2,064,115 points. But congratulations to all of our top 10 players and locations in the PGL standings. We'll see where this all leads tonight. Obviously, this is a huge PGL night because you're right smack dab in the middle of a Twins Wednesday. You got 12 minutes left here in this game of open season, playing for some huge points. You see a player like Pam out there at LJ's in Miltona getting 55,080 points.
Yeah,
Pam
a lot of people already have their picks gone.
Okay, but look at Justin in 2nd place.
Justin, Stacy, and D-Mad. Stacy, she's only halfway done.
Wow. Stacy's got a lot of points. Got a little bit of movement to make, but in a really good place. Yeah, I think the rest of our top 9 all are done with their plays except for those few key players.
Yeah.
Justin in 2nd place now at 49,000. Can they make up that roughly 6,000 point difference from 2nd to 1st in those few plays that they've got left? Maybe.
I'm hoping so.
You never know.
I'm rooting for you, Justin, but also I'm kind of rooting for Pam too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I wonder if that's just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, we have somebody's pop.
Out of nowhere with 72.
Oh my
1,000 points with still just under 11 minutes left
Vince
to play.
McMahon.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Using the power of the WWE to launch him into 1st place over there at Scotty's Log Bar in Royalton. Nicely done, Vince.
Wow.
You're out of plays, but you did it the right way.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's going to be hard to catch up to Vince unless a miracle happens.
Maybe like Stacy down there in 5th place.
It's going to have to be the 2nd Minnesota Miracle to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Take.
Well, we got D-Mad 008. Maybe that's kind of like a James Bond type thing, right?
Ooh.
I'm D-Mad.
D-Mad 008.
Mad. D-Man.
D-double-A.
Yeah, nicely done. Stacy is in 4th with a lot of plays left. Justin still got a little bit of play left in 3rd. But Vince putting up an impressive score here in this open season.
That's right.
Nicely done. Well, speaking of great things.
Yes. We have some wild stuff to get into.
Yeah.
And not some wild stuff, but some Minnesota wild stuff.
Correct, sir.
And, well, there's not too much stuff going on with the Wild. We signed Kevin Fiala. We got him back on a 1-year deal. That's awesome. And then we got also Mason Shaw back, too, on a 2-year deal.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
So, yeah, super cool, too. And not only that, but Zuccarello, one of our awesome veteran offensive talents.
Yes.
He's super good. He is he's friends with Kirill.
Okay.
And so, like, he says he's been talking to him and stuff. And apparently that he's pretty convinced, Zuccarello is, that the deal's over with. Like, it's a pretty much done deal. With Kirill. So that makes me feel really good. And not only we thought it was gonna be like a 7 to 8 year deal. And then all this stuff came out that Kirill didn't want that. He wanted a short to midterm deal. Yep. And I was like, apparently, looks like we might only get him for 1 to 3 years. Yep. But that's okay as long as we get him. Apparently, though, it's more along the lines of 5 to 6 years that they're talking about.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
That's an awesome contract. Like to be able to secure him for 5 years.
Yeah.
That is the dream contract that we want to give him. So it definitely sounds great to me. But yeah, let me see if
I'm hoping we get Kirill back just because he was so great in the pilot commercials that we had, with the Wild amplified. Super fun guy, and so we need him back for those.
Oh yeah, exactly. But not too much other news about Kirill, but apparently, according to sources super close to him and on the same team as him, the deal's pretty much done. So, sounds awesome.
Yeah, if we can get Kirill Kaprizov signed, that is a win. For sure. Well, I'll tell you another win that we had when we partnered up with the Minnesota Wild. That was for sure a win. We got this great ETAB game. It's called Let's Go Wild. It's at your favorite Minnesota bar, of course. You can play it. You got all that money, $1,500 on the line every time. Small bets, super fun, and always in our top 5 games. Yeah. So people love it. Yeah. I do too. So I understand why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I do like the Let's Go Wild game a lot. Vikings Victory is also among my favorites.
Yes.
Definitely all the sports themed ones are definitely
right. We like the Twins one. We like all that. And there's a lot of other ones. There's Buku Bucks. There's we're listening right now to Diesel Freaks, but we're listening to the Extreme Lounge version, which I like the Extreme Lounge. You can risk it for biscuit.
It's I actually love the Extreme Lounge for Diesel Freaks too, because it's basically just a really awesome long guitar solo.
Exactly, and that's what we're about. Basically, we are, as a broadcast team, just a really long guitar solo.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. I'd say so.
Yeah, that's what we've been compared to. I don't know what they were trying to say when they said it.
Maybe like Jimi Hendrix level guitar solo.
Yes.
Yes. What's his
one person thought you were kind of Jimi Hendrix, and I was kind of Eric Clapton.
Yeah, and so they've definitely a lot of No, I can agree with that 100%. but yes, I'd say very factual to say that type of stuff. But as you guys know, we are at Twins Wednesday right now.
Yes.
Winning some PGL points.
That is correct.
Something that is coming soon along with Twins Wednesday. Prime time bets. That's going to be awesome. We're going to be playing it every Twins Wednesday when it comes. And what it is, you can match up top PGL locations and players with handicaps. A lot of bragging rights too.
Right.
You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we can match up people like, for example, Jody RN and Vince.
Yes.
We match them up together because they've both been doing really well tonight.
Yep.
And we can see hey, I'm betting Jody RN is going to come back from behind and she's going to beat Vince tonight. Yep. Or you can be like, I think Vince is going to stay in front and I think he's going to win tonight.
Absolutely.
And then you can earn points based off of who you bet on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super fun. I really love the idea. When I've tried it out in the app, just practice around stuff. It was really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, they've put it back up on the rack. They're just tweaking a little bit more.
Right. Yeah.
I know, like Mason and Drew, those guys have been working really hard on it. Oh, well, I say they've been working hard. Well, they were working really hard up till maybe PyCon.
Yes.
Right? Now they've just been gallivanting around Minnesota, just doing all kinds of stuff.
And I can't even blame them.
Can't even blame them. Yeah, no, so what a great event PyCon was.
That's right.
It was awesome that our team got to hang out with our other team, which is you guys, the players.
I know. It was it was a lot of fun. I am so looking forward to next PyCon.
Yeah.
PyCon just ended, and I'm already looking forward to the next one.
Right.
It's definitely going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I guess they're going to do it at the same time every year, and that's right smack and dab into the middle of football camp as a football coach. So it's a crazy thing that I mean, it's just a really unfortunate timing for me personally as a football coach. But I'm hoping that they tweak the time just a little bit, get it over into July.
That's right.
Yeah, that would really help, so I can go. But
that'd be awesome.
Anyways, but super fun. We got just over 4 minutes left in this game of open season. Always one of our favorite games for sure. And PyCon was awesome. I think maybe Drew and Mason are back in pilot land. And so
continue the work on the primetime.
Right. When they don't have the overalls on, they don't got the wrenches in the hand. I just don't feel right in the world. So
no, I know it's weird.
They do. Yeah.
For sure, but
as soon as they got off the plane,
yeah,
we just put them to work.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
like,
no, we're
like get under the mothership and start cranking.
All right, come on, boys, get back to it. but we love our hardworking, hardworking dudes. Yes. They're doing their best on that primetime bets, and they're just adding new features every day. It's gonna be a lot of fun for sure. But we are heading into possibly the most extreme, fun part of the broadcast.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, do you want me to give you the theme?
Yes, of course. Take it away.
Fishing report, fishing report, fishing report, fishing report.
There it is. It's the fishing report, everybody. And getting right into it. It's this is from the Lake of the Woods on the Rainy River, updated just yesterday in the year of 2021. That's right, it's up to date. And this river, it was a backup for many anglers with a couple of windy days this week, so pretty cool. A variety of fish being caught included walleyes, saugers, pike, bass, and sturgeon. Spinners / crawlers or trolling crankbaits are a pretty good way to locate some walleyes, bass, and pike, holding on to structures, docks, and weed edges. Those are the best place to find bass and pike. And the sturgeon keep season continues through September 30th. Catch and release is going to start up at from October 1st to April 23rd of next year. So definitely, if you want to go and catch some sturgeon, now is the time to do it. Definitely prime time from anytime from now to September 30th. That's when you can do it. So definitely go out there and do that.
Nice.
Fish for some sturgeon, because those things are huge.
Oh, sturgeons are ginormous. We were looking up the largest sturgeon caught in Minnesota.
6.5 feet, 120 pounds.
I mean,
that thing was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a whole human in there.
Right?
Like, oh my gosh.
Hey, get the little guy out.
Yeah, I'm like now I'm gonna think about that all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm just swimming in this random lake, and there's like behemoths swimming below me, just like waiting to eat me.
I didn't know there's the Loch Ness Monster down there.
I know, like, okay, Nessie, like, chill out. Stop growing to 6.5 feet. What are you on?
Exactly. Well, we are actually under 2 minutes now left in this game. Most of our top 9 out of plays, it looks like.
Yep.
Definitely top 5 are out of plays. We'll see if anyone...
all out of plays.
It would have to be outside of the top 9.
Yeah.
Jumping over all these folks to try to pass Vince. We'll see if it can happen. I always believe in believing.
Yes, I'm a believer.
Yeah, believer in believing. So just remember that when you're playing out here, you're winning big like Vince, or you're winning a jackpot, whatever it might be happening.
Or you're a big winner like this dude who won on the E-tip boards.
Right. This week, of course, Nikki, I should say, will win. Oh, but maybe Tony 5, right? Isn't it Tony 5 that wins a lot? Yeah, we get Dark Horse wins a lot.
Dark Horse does win a lot. Lou Bear as well.
Lou Bear, yeah, big winners.
That's right.
But when you get those wins, send us a picture. Share it with us. I mean, you know, don't be shy. Let us hear your battle cry. We love to get those pictures and see your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up your iPad and let us see it. And, send us the pic, and then you share it with us on Facebook, or you could email it to us at jackpots@pilotgames. And you can take that picture with your friends, with your favorite bartender, maybe a random stranger that you just put your arm around and take a picture with.
Why not?
I mean, don't do anything that they're going to be upset with.
That's right.
You know, but take a picture, and you know, you don't want to take a picture with someone that's like a spy.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, you know, you're like,
whoa.
you know, you're sending it on Facebook, and the spy's like, oh, this is not good, and now you're in danger. So don't let that happen to you. But take a picture with anybody that's willing to take a picture with you, and send it to us at jackpots@pilotgames.com or on Facebook, and we'll post it. We'll put it up on the broadcast. We'll show you off. You guys are like our like, you know, like a parent with their kids, and like, have you seen little Johnny? He's 5 months old.
Oh,
now.
exactly. Yeah, that's right. I have all of them up on my refrigerator at home.
Exactly. So we try to show you guys off. Send those pictures in to us. We love it. Well, that looks like we're out of time. I don't think anybody's going to pass Vince, but I don't make that final determination. But look at there it is.
But they did. It's Vince over at Scotty's Log Bar in Royalton getting that $44 prize. Nice job, Vince. Nice job, Pam, Justin, Stacy, Lucky, you, and all the rest of our winners in this game of open season. Yeah, no, super fun game. Glad that we were able to take that journey through the tundra and into the swamp and over to the hills and all over for some open season of awesome fun. And that means that since we are done with that game, we're getting enrolled in a game of Pride of Minnesota. That's right. We've got just 5 minutes left before we get into that game. We're going to have some more huge PGL points on the line for that. But kind of our original, well, I shouldn't say kind of our original, it was our original sports partner here at Pilot Games. That's right. It was the Minnesota Vikings. Of course, our Vikings are now in the middle of camp. They're working out, getting things done. They've eventually got to get that roster down to 53 players. And they went through their first preseason game. We went up against the Broncos. That didn't go super well from a score standpoint. But we were playing a lot of our 3s and 4s, and they were playing a lot of their 1s and 2s. And so don't get dismayed by the score. I do still think that we are a Super Bowl contender. Actually, I think the last 2 teams that went like 4-0 in the preseason. Was the Lions? Yeah, one of them was the Lions when they went 0-16, and the other one was like they did really bad as well. Maybe 1-15. I mean, look like Ravens haven't lost a preseason game since like 2015, and look how well they've been doing.
Yeah. So it's not. It's I mean, the Ravens, great regular season team. Yeah. They need to figure out how to get over the hump in the playoffs. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I do think John Harbaugh's a really good coach. Yes. You got a lot of talent out there on the field. Their defense is, always stacked.
Their defense is insane.
Yeah. They got Lamar Jackson. He seems to be not just a talented player, but seems like a hard worker that gets better each year.
I agree.
So we'll see what Lamar Jackson's got this year. And so, just keep on,
keep
rolling.
On keeping on.
Yeah.
That's right. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news, and some pretty big stuff actually, because our Vikings linebacker Cameron Smith just announced his retirement.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and that was after one game following that open heart surgery. Yeah. So obviously, probably not doing too well with the open heart surgery stuff, but that's understandable.
Right.
But definitely.
Well, I'm glad he gave it a try.
Oh, exactly. Definitely sad to hear though. Yeah. And the Minnesota Vikings hopping on Twitter saying wishing Cam nothing but the best.
Yes. For sure.
No, that is crazy.
Yeah. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. No. It's you live out a dream, and you hold on as long as you can. Mm-hmm. I always tell my players, I stole it from one of my assistant coaches, but every player's career, right? Has an expiration date on it. Yeah. It's just like a jug of milk, And so none of us play, football till the end of our days, right? So there's an expiration date. And so
exactly.
some people that stops in high school, some that stops in college, and some stops in the pros.
Yeah.
And if you make it to the pros, I mean, you've done something special. So,
exactly.
You know, congratulations on a great career, Cameron Smith.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, you know, even he's only played a couple years, but he has had a great career.
Yeah.
He obviously was a great player in high school, great player in college, made it to the NFL, played NFL games, you know, and was managed to stick on the squad. That is definitely an achievement. So definitely, I mean, congratulations again on, you know, a great career. And, and it's sad to see him go, though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, you know, I always laugh at, you know, any of us can fall prey of this because we're excited. We love our teams. And, you know, and even when we, like folks like us that talk about it on TV like this, even, you know, especially those sportscasters that's all they talk about every day. You can get caught up and you can say, oh, this guy's a bum, or, you know, those kind of things, you know, of these professional athletes. And, you know, really all of them are amazing athletes and they have amazing careers just to make it there. But, anyways, and to be there for a few years, try to overcome that open heart surgery. And so anyways, wish him the best.
Oh, no. Well, I totally agree. But we do have a little bit of other Vikings news just to wrap up our Vikings stuff.
Yeah.
And so we had Everson Griffin come work out for us. And
I was excited about that.
And he is a D-end, just so for those of you that don't know. A really good D-end. He's played for us before. Yeah. And apparently it went really well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, no, it went really well. They're still talking, though. They're still talking about him, seeing if they still want him. Yeah. Just because of the, you know, the history they have with him and the things he said about Kirk Cousins and his teammates.
Yeah.
But apparently things are looking good. Teammates are already starting to welcome him back. I was reading about that earlier, too. Nice. So, definitely nice to see.
And he had said that he was wrong.
Yes, he did. He did. He even apologized. He said he was definitely in the wrong. And so I think I appreciate that. I think the team appreciates that. And I think they're willing to give him another chance.
I was going to say, I think most people, if not all people, deserve a second chance when they make a mistake.
Yeah.
Especially if they own up to it, you know.
Yeah.
So,
No, and especially in that, like, because he was obviously just frustrated with the team and frustrated with, like, you know, like how they were doing and stuff. So I can understand, you know, that sort of context along with that. So
absolutely. Well, before we wrap up with the Vikings, of course, we love our partnership with the Minnesota Vikings. We have that Skol Bingo. We have Game Day Bingo coming up here for the fall season, and we also have that great E-Tab Vikings Victory. You pick a letter in the Skol bonus and you win big prizes. It's super fun. Oh, yeah. It's definitely one of our favorites. And now we're actually rolling in this Pride of Minnesota game. But you know, I was noticing that we did get the top 10.
We did
from open season.
That's
but you look like you had something to say before we jump into that.
Oh no, I was just looking at the first place name is Amima.
I'm a Mad Chicken, or I'm a Mad Chen.
Amy Madchen?
Amy Madchen?
I don't know. Text into the Pilot Connect app or Twitch or YouTube or whatever. Let us know what your name means, because that seems like a pretty funny name.
Yeah, that's cool.
But getting right back into the open season standings, let's take a look at who won and congratulate the winners too.
Yeah.
Because starting at number 10, it is Big Dog over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with winning $18. And then number 9, we have Irish at the Wild Boar Bar and Grill. Ooh, Confluent. Yeah. Winning $19, and then at number 8.
I mean, we get emotional about these winners.
We do. We get very passionate about the open season top 10. Yes. And then number 8, we got Jody RN over at the Cabin Bar winning $21. Number 7, Nick Blas over at Beck's Pub winning $22. Okay. And number 6, it was DMAD 008 at the Celts Pub in Vert Grove Heights getting $23.
Nice.
Number 5, it's Lucky You at the Crunchy Side with $25. Number 4, Stacy at Prairie Saloon winning $28. Number 3, it was Justin over Scotty's Log Bar with $33.
Okay.
And then number 2, we got Pam at LJ's Miltona winning $36. And then wrapping it all up at number 1, it is Vince over at Scotty's Log Bar with $44. Nice job, everybody on the list.
Right, Vince crushed it.
Oh, he absolutely did. He was miles ahead of everybody.
Yeah. Well, there's Dale jumping into first over at Beck's Pub in Becker.
Making things interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, whenever there's a Dale out there getting it done, you know,
that's right.
You never know what's going to happen. But we're just at about the 6:30 mark here in that Pride of Minnesota game, so we got some more things on the way. But looks like you had some interesting information.
Yeah, so it just reminded me of Dale from The Walking Dead in the earlier seasons.
Okay.
He was one of my favorite characters. He was a cool dude. He was one of the level-headed ones. So he's a respectable character.
I think whenever there's zombies afoot, it's best to be level-headed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And not lose your head.
No, you don't want to lose your head. That's probably not the smartest thing to do in a zombie apocalypse. But for some reason, in zombie movies and shows, it always seems to be the level-headed ones that die first anyways.
Yeah, and that doesn't make sense to me. I feel like the level-heads... look at Vince back up in first place again.
Whoa. Vince doing Vince things.
Yeah, Vince doing Vincey things, but almost out of plays there, so pretty quickly. But, a lot of folks say, just going to go for it.
Yes.
Just going to go for it.
Another old Minnesota saying.
Yes. Yeah. So, like to see that. We got Taco out there in 6th place. I'm a big fan of tacos.
Oh, I love tacos.
Yeah. Although it's National Fajita Day, so I don't know if it's inappropriate
maybe
to be taco today and not fajita.
Take your taco, take your fajita, and just put your fajita in the taco, and then say.
Then you can still be taco, but also celebrate Fajita Day.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that goes for
Taco. Just
a
little idea.
There's SpongeBob, number 2 player in the state of Minnesota in PGL. Speaking of top players,
yes,
we went through and we jumped into the twiking zone at one point.
That's right.
We talked about the PGL players because players and locations because we're in the middle of the PGL night.
That's right.
But what we haven't jumped into yet is our jackpot hunter standings.
No, we have not quite yet. Yes. But that's what we're about to do. And so getting right into the player standings. We have a couple people getting knocked out, though.
Oh.
And it was 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar.
Huge player.
Yeah, huge player. Another huge one, Mrs. T over at Eagle St. Cloud. And another really big one, too, Michelob over at Neeson's Gaylord.
That's 3 royal players.
I know. It's super crazy to see. But we got a couple big names getting back onto the standings, too.
Okay. Yeah.
So getting right into it, at number 9, we have a 2-way tie between Spanky 303 at American Legion Fridley and Sandbar at Shore 96 with 9,000 points. Number 7, one of the newcomers in this tie, it was Baum over at Corner Barn Goodhue, and they are tied up with Evcon at American Legion Rice, both at 10,000 points in 7th place. Number 6, another newcomer, it was Joni over at Bleachers with 11,000 points at number 6. And at number 3, we got another 3-way tie this time, and it is Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza and Amy Pamey at American Legion Rice and Otter 61 over at VFW Coon Rapids. They all have 12,000 points. Number 2, we got Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot with 13,000 points. And at number 1, we got Lula Finn over at American Legion Shakopee with 14,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of 2nd place.
Nicely done. I mean, doesn't it feel like the players that got knocked out, the entire top 10 of players in Jackpot Hunter, like it's an absolute star-studded cast of players. Like,
it is.
I'm like, wow, like it's a big name after a big name after a big name. The stars have been coming out to play Jackpot Hunter, and we're glad that they are.
Very glad.
Yes. Well, where do stars play at? They play at star locations, and that is how we jump into our top 10 locations in the Jackpot Hunter as well. Well, we did have a big-time location falling out. No surprise there since we had some big-time players falling out. It's Pappy's Cafe over in Coon Rapids, but look for them to try to get back in. But the big name is the one that jumped into a tie with another location, but it's Season 8 champions. Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids getting back into the top 10. They tied it up with Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. They both have 17,000 points. Then in 8th place with 19,000 points, it's Shady's Railside in Rice. Then with 20,000 points over in Fridley, it's the American Legion, and they find themselves in 7th place. Then in 6th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 23,000 points. Of course, Titan Sports Saloon, a top-notch twiking zone location. Also now into standings in both the twiking zone and in the Jackpot Hunter. They're getting after it in both.
For sure.
Then we jump already in 5th place. We already jump into our 25,000 point club. Unbelievable. With 25,000 points exactly, it's Season 9 champions. In 5th place, Riverboat Depot in Sartell. But with 1,000 more than them, 26,000 points over in Akeley, it's Municipal Liquor Store. And they are in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, we go over to the American Legion in Shakopee. They have 30,000 points. But with 31,000 points, we venture back over to Rice. And it's the American Legion over there in Rice in 2nd place. But our number 1 location in the entire state of Minnesota in these Jackpot Hunter standings is Country Lounge. They get it done right over in St. Paul, and they've got 33,000 points.
Golf clap to all of our locations and players.
For sure, for sure.
So good job, everybody, getting onto those standings. Mm-hmm. But so now that we're done with all of our celebrities,
yes,
we are moving on to our next set of celebrities. Ooh. It's our celebrity birthdays now. And starting it off pretty early, because this guy was born in 1774. You might have heard of him. It's Meriwether Lewis. He was an explorer, a soldier, and a public administrator as well, who helped lead the Lewis and Clark expedition. Definitely one of the more iconic figures in American history, especially with the Manifest Destiny kind of part of American history.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. You don't see a lot of people being named Meriwether anymore.
No, not too
It
many.
doesn't seem like that's like you don't see that in the baby name books.
No,
you know?
not really.
Not really, but it's a stellar name.
Maybe some of you guys can bring it back. Yeah. And the next kid you have, name a Meriwether. Name he or him, or I mean he or she.
Yes, could be Meriwether.
Yeah, could be a Meriwether.
It feels like anybody.
Meriwether, short for Mary.
Yeah, it could you could use it in so many ways. Yeah. I think of Floyd Mayweather, but that's last name and it's Mayweather, not Meriwether. But for a great first name. So there you go.
Right. Hey, we got our winners now. Everybody's locked into their spots. Dale was able to take it away and got $177 over at Beck's Pub in Becker. Nice job, Dale. Nice job, Vince. Amimichin, Mo, Jody H, and who else? Sanzay, Taco, Switzy, and Jody RN all getting into that top 10. But we will have the top 10 list and what you guys won, and we'll go over that when that gets to us.
Yeah, Jody RN's been in several top 10s so far.
Jody RN has been going crazy. Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, doing a really great job.
Nothing new for Jody RN, though.
No,
they're used to this. Player. That's right.
Yeah.
But, what were we saying?
Oh, you're getting into our game number 3 of Wipeout Blackout. We got just under 5 minutes left to get enrolled in that game. We got 3 different jackpots on the line. Of course, the line, the large frame, and the coverall.
Of course.
And we'll play 2 of these games back to back before we get into another game of Give Me 6. So we're looking to give away multiple jackpots.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the goal here.
Yes,
and that's a goal we're gonna achieve.
That's right. You got to name it, you got to claim it.
That's right.
But born in 1922 is Shelley Winters. I guess her, I don't know if it's her maiden name or her original name, is Schrift, I think. So Shelley Schrift, it sounds.
That means writing in German.
Okay.
I wonder if that was maybe her, I don't know. Here, I'll do a little bit of research.
Do a little research. She's a great actress. Of course, she's Shelley Winters. I think most of us recognize that name. She was in Lolita, A Place in the Sun, A Patch of Blue, and the Poseidon Adventure, of course.
Okay, so that was her real last name.
Okay.
It was Shirley Schrift.
Okay.
That's kind of a cool name. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they would want to change that.
Yeah, but Shelley Winters, of course, that's a iconic actress.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Yep. No, she was a great actress.
For sure.
And I say she was. I assuming that she passed away?
Yeah, she passed away in 2006.
Okay. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah, definitely an iconic actress, though.
Yes.
And happy birthday. Shelley Schrift, she left behind a great legacy.
Yes.
That is 100%. But moving on to our next actor, or film director, actually, this time. It is Roman Polanski. They're a film director known for movies such as Rosemary's Baby, which is a classic, Chinatown as well, and Pirates 2. All definitely really good. Rosemary's Baby is one of those thriller, kind of horror movies that stuck with me a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be it's just that paranoia. That really it's so unsettling. Yeah. Because if you guys don't know Rosemary's Baby, it's throughout the whole movie, she just kind of
spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, cover your
Rosemary's Baby. If you haven't seen this 50-year-old movie,
we don't want to spoil it.
That's right, but I won't spoil it. But it is about paranoia and just she thinks all these people around her are against her, and it's just everywhere she goes, it's just kind of she thinks they're all part of this group and stuff, and it's pretty thrilling stuff.
Yeah,
but definitely a really good movie. If you haven't seen it and you're into that type of movie, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Happy birthday, Roman Polanski. He made that movie.
I don't think everyone's out to get me, but I know they are. So
I know. So it isn't paranoia. It's just fact.
Super good director. Yeah, directed so many great films.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Sure.
Yeah. 1 year later, really a great baseball player was born in 1934. Right. Roberto Clemente, baseball Hall of Fame outfielder, 15-time MLB All-Star, 2-time World Series champ, and 1-time World Series MVP. All-time great baseball player, Roberto Clemente.
Oh, of course. And an all-time great in baseball. So happy birthday.
He directed a movie called Pirates, and he played for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, so, Roman Polanski directed Pirates, and then, like you said, Roberto played for the Pirates. So, an interesting little twist there, but that's pretty funny. So, happy birthday, Roberto, an all-time baseball great. But we have an all-time Hollywood great up next. He was born in 1937. It's Robert Redford. He was an actor, but he was also a director, too.
Yes.
He was in Sting, Candidate, Natural, and Great Gatsby, the original Great Gatsby.
Yes.
And, he's just a classic actor. Was in a lot of very classic movies.
Oh, so many, he
has that Hollywood. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. He has that Hollywood face.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Robert Redford does, so definitely.
He's the bad guy in one of the Avengers
That's
movies.
right, of, was it Iron Man?
Yeah, maybe it was Iron Man, yeah.
Redford. Oh, yeah, no,
because he was the head of, Hydra.
Yeah. He was the bad guy in Winter Soldier.
Was it Winter Soldier?
Civil War.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was the head of S.H.I.E.L.D.
But he was
actually head of Hydra.
Yes. Ooh. Yes. The twist. It was a mystery wrapped up in an enigma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wrapped up all up in there, somewhere in there. Yeah. I don't know.
Exactly.
That's the enigma of it.
Exactly. What's funny is I've always known of Roberto Clemente, not to go back, because we got Robert. And that's also Roman, Roberto, and Robert, all our names there, 3 in a row. But also, Roberto always makes me think, when I hear the name Roberto, it makes me think of Waterboy. You remember Waterboy's dad changed his name to Roberto?
That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's the one with Adam Sandler, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I was making sure I wasn't just like, I'm thinking of some dumb Adam Sandler movie when he's like,
hey, we were wondering where Ian's at. Well, it looks like he's out there.
There he is, over at Cooper's Restaurant. What's up, Ian? Getting that line prize of $9. Nice job. Doing good.
Yeah.
But we have our next celebrity to go over, because born in 1957, it's Dennis Leary. He was an actor and comedian and known for being in Rescue Me. Happy birthday, Dennis Leary. You're a pretty funny dude.
Yeah, no, he's in a lot of good stuff. Super funny guy.
What else is he in?
I'm not sure all the movies. I feel like he's been in a ton of stuff.
Yeah, because that's one thing, but I know he's been in a lot. Dennis Leary.
Well, I think he voice acted in Ice Age. I'm trying to think of.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He actually did a good amount of voice acting for Ice Age. He must have been one of the big. Oh, he was in A Bug's Life as well. That was a classic kids movie as well. Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone. I remember
he does have one of those iconic voices.
Yes, he does. He definitely does. Mm-hmm. He was also in. Let's see. He was in The Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay,
that was a pretty good one. Yep. In the second one as well. That's cool. And then he was in Small Soldiers, which was like a CGI movie in the 90s for kids. Yep. So definitely, pretty big. I didn't realize he was such a big voice actor.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize it either, but it makes sense to me now once I hear it.
That's right, he was in The Sandlot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What role did he play in The Sandlot? Let me see.
Oh, there it is. JTN over the VFW East St. Cloud getting that $15 Musco. And then Ian getting a double win. Getting that coverall Musco of $19. And that means we're going to get enrolled in another game of Wipeout Blackout. But congratulations to all of our winners.
Congrats, everybody. Ian, JTN, and then Ian again.
Yeah. He was the dad, wasn't he?
Yes, he was Bill. Yeah, he played Bill, so he was the dad,
Yeah, one of the dads of one of the boys.
Yep, that's right. That's pretty funny. I've actually haven't seen it all the way through.
Really?
I've only seen bits and pieces.
Sandlot, one of my, just a great movie.
It was funny because Ian and Jordy like to say that whenever they watch it, they're always like, "Oh, John, you're the main character." Because apparently I dress like him a little bit, and I kind of act like him a tiny bit too.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny. But yeah, Ian's always like, whenever I picture you as a kid, I just picture you as the kid in Sandlot.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Great show. We got just over 2.5 minutes left to get enrolled in this next game of Wipeout Blackout. This will be game number 4 of that for the evening.
That's right.
And we're trying to give out a jackpot right here, right now. But, yeah, we were talking about Dennis Leary, and he's played a lot. I feel like, again, that iconic voice, and he does really well with, like, police officer roles and, like, firefighter roles. Like, that's how I picture Dennis Leary. He's in a little more serious, but he always kind of has that little bit of comedy.
Just a little quick wit. You know what I mean? No, I totally agree.
For sure. So, look good. Well, it looks like you were looking up some information on our next celebrity's birthday.
Yeah, I was.
Born in 1958. It's Madeline Stowe, actress. She was in Tropical Snow and Bad Girls.
Yeah, she was in also Last of the Mohicans.
Oh, that's
and that's
long
kind of actually
movie, but a really good movie.
Yeah, that's actually where I recognize her from because my grandma loves Last of the Mohicans.
Okay.
It's one of her favorite movies. So I actually I watched it a lot growing up subsequently. But that's actually I was wondering because I haven't really seen many of her other movies, but Last of the Mohicans.
I saw 12 Monkeys. Yeah. That's a real famous movie as well.
Oh, really?
I think it's a horror movie, isn't it?
12 Monkeys. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen this one. Oh, Bruce Willis is in it.
Yeah, more on the thriller side of it. But
it's like a science fiction. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, yep. Bruce Willis and science fiction just go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they do.
This is super good.
Either that or he's trapped in a tower as a police officer. Oh, that's the Die Hard series. So, yeah.
He does really good in those types of movies too, where he's trapped in towers.
Yes, well, at least when they're Christmas movies, he likes to bring those to our Christmas season.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's funny. There's actually a big debate on whether or not if Die Hard classifies as like a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
and I think it does.
Yeah, I don't know how you could. Who's arguing on the other side of that?
It was on Christmas.
Yeah,
of course it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I mean, you watch a little Rudolph.
Yeah.
You watch maybe the Grinch That Stole Christmas,
and then you watch Die Hard.
Die Hard, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a lot of family fun all wrapped up in that little trilogy right there.
Exactly. Big family favorite in our household is Elf at Christmas time.
Elf is so good.
Love Elf.
Elf is so good.
So we're just now down to just a few seconds left to get enrolled in this game. So if you haven't pushed play, make sure you do it.
That's right.
We are going to get rolling.
Well, happy birthday, Madeline Stowe. Yep. And moving on to our next celebrity birthday. But before we do, it's Jerv 21 over at the Roadhouse 169, getting that must go of $8. Nice job, J. Irv.
Right.
Jerv.
Right.
Jervy.
He's pretty jervy.
He's pretty jervy.
Yeah.
Maybe he's referencing the verve.
Oh.
But the Jerv.
The Jerv.
Instead.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Happy, not happy birthday. I don't know if it's your birthday.
Could
if it is, happy birthday.
If it is. Yeah.
But if it isn't, happy future birthday for when it happens.
Right.
But
they seem to come about once a year, I've found.
Yeah.
Unless you're born on a leap year, right?
Yes.
And then your birthday only comes, every 4 years?
Yeah, that's right. If you were born on a leap year, it's a fact that you're actually a fourth of your actual age.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm just putting it out there. That's right.
Yeah.
That's fact. Factual stuff.
Exactly.
But moving on to our next celebrity birthday, it was born in 1970, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and he was an actor, and he was Theodore in the Crosby Show.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite characters. I grew up on the Cosby Show. Yeah. Just that was the family. That's the American family, and I know we know things that happened, and all that kind of stuff. But I still have fond memories of that show.
Oh yeah.
And Theodore as an actor, and
100%,
yeah. So,
not
Theodore as an actor. Theodore as a character.
Yes.
Malcolm Jamal Warner as an actor. So,
exactly.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Malcolm.
Yeah. And then another one of my favorite shows. Look at that double win.
Ooh, let's see. It was Eminem over Wild Boar Hopkins. Missing the jackpot though, but he got $12 and he got $16 too. Not too bad, I might say.
Not too shabby.
Nothing to shake a stick at. But you were saying our next celebrity birthday.
Yeah. On one of my favorite shows, we had a birthday, it feels like just a little bit ago, of another actor on that show, Terry Crews.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it wasn't too long ago. But born in 1978. Andy Samberg, of course, actor, comedian, and the show we're talking about is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Andy was on SNS.
Yes.
SNL, I mean.
Oh, SNL. That's right.
Not SNS. SNS is one of our great players out here in Pilot. But SNL, great. He did a great job in that as well.
Yep.
But it's got to be. I feel like he's iconic with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes, I agree. I think he's really been able to make his own like a stake in as a celebrity outside of SNL pretty well. Yes. So definitely, happy birthday, Andy Samberg. You're really cool. I really liked that era of SNL that he was in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I thought it was really funny, kind of like the late 2000s almost. That was really funny to me.
Yeah.
But I gotta say though, I think my favorite era of SNL was kind of like late 90s, early 2000s when Jimmy Fallon was young.
That was a funny group.
Or not Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon. Yes, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And Dana Carvey was still on.
Okay.
And all those people. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of funny ones at that time. I mean, you know, we brought up Alf.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, and just so many funny actors that was on there. I think one of my I've got two different times that I think were super funny as well. In addition to that time, which was good, was the original group, of course, with Chevy Chase. You know,
that's my grandpa's
Belushi.
favorite. Yeah, John Belushi.
Yeah, and a bunch of girls. Great. You got. I just brought about what about Bob? Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Oh, of
on
course,
that.
Bill Murray.
Group of guys. But super funny and some really funny. Just throughout that whole time. But then also I like the era of. It was Eddie Murphy, Billy Crystal.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So a few different times throughout the years. You know, they have some downtime sometimes. And then it seems like it's kind of every so often, then they just get this great star-studded cast. And they go on to great things as well and all that. But anyways, Andy Samberg, happy birthday. Doing a great job out there in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Is that series still going? I think it is, isn't it? Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it is. Yeah, it is still going. But I think, all right. So if you had to pick one person from Saturday Night Live history, who you've laughed at the most of their skits, like the most probably.
Okay.
Who do you think is the funniest? Like out of every person in the history of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I think for me, I personally got to go either David Spade or Chris Farley.
Okay.
Chris Farley is one of my all-time favorites.
Chris Farley's funny guy.
Little man in a big coat. That was from Tommy Boy.
Yeah,
but
Tommy
Boy.
Love Tommy Boy.
Yeah, it was in a van down by the river.
Yes.
That was one of my all-time favorites.
That's a great skit. That's really funny. Yeah. Living in a van down by the river. Yeah, no, it's so great. He, kind of just an amazing actor that could always make you laugh.
No, 100%. Such a positive force.
Yes. Yeah. So unfortunate that he left us too soon. A lot of those SNL, especially in the earlier years, it feels like they unfortunately left us a little too soon.
Yeah,
but,
that's very true.
But anyways, Eddie Murphy is definitely one of my favorites for sure. It seemed like every skit he did back then on SNL was just super funny. When he did James Taylor, when he did Stevie Wonder, when he did Mr. Rogers.
The Mr. Rogers one.
Yeah, so many different ones that it's just so funny. So he did Buckwheat. All that stuff. Totally irrelevant. Irreverent. And super funny. But,
I was about to say, irrelevant is the name of the game in Saturday Night Live. But Chris Farley, Dana Carvey, I think was up there too, just for for the church lady skit.
Yes,
that was one of my. That's top 3 for me. Yeah, just because not only for the original, but when he brought it back too, that was really funny when he did that.
Wayne's World, of course, made into 2 movies.
Oh my gosh!
But those were great.
Yeah.
Dana Carvey, I think, is an underrated comedian.
I agree.
Impressionist. And just what I've always found I always think that it's a lot easier to make people laugh by using harsh words, by using cuss words, those kind of things.
Yeah.
And he was able to do it without any of those things, because I feel like that's kind of a prop.
Is it? Yeah.
And it's kind of amazing how funny he is.
Yeah, no, he was just naturally funny like that. But we got a winner with a very creative name. It's F'd Up. Over at Old Piper Inn in Blaine, getting that small frame of $19. Nice job.
Nice job. You might want to get an Uber on your way home.
That's right. You might want to do that. Just a word of advice. But glad to see our players are having some fun.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we still got a nice run up at this $1,600.
That's right. But we got Tony checking in too, and he said Chris Farley is his favorite character from Saturday Night Live as well. So solid choice, Tony.
Yeah.
But Nikki, what is your favorite character?
Yeah.
We'd love to hear your opinion on this as well.
Right.
And anybody else who's playing, we want to hear your favorite as well.
Yeah,
there's
sure.
no wrong answer here. Everybody on Saturday Night Live is on there because they're hilarious.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Oh, but we got Eminem again, ASB, both splitting. That must go at $39. Nice job to both of you. And now we are moving on to the next game.
Back into some more Wipeout Blackout.
That's right.
We're going to get our last 2 games of Wipeout Blackout. In our last game of Gimme 6, we haven't given out a jackpot yet in any of those games, so we're really super due. I'm hoping this is the game, so we'll see if we can get it done right here.
That's right.
Right now, just over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game of Wipeout Blackout.
Yep, strap in, everybody. It's going to be a wild ride.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we do have one last celebrity birthday.
Oh, we do. We do have one more.
Yes. In 1994, Jessie Flower, must have been birth name, Michaela Murphy.
Yeah.
Actress. She was in Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I think she's a somewhat well-known voice actor or actress.
Okay.
But she was, for the younger people that have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, she was Toph in the Last Airbender, and she was the kind of Earthbender, snarky little girl. Character.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. So it was one of my favorite characters.
Nice.
I'm not ashamed to admit I watched this cartoon.
No, yeah. Don't be ashamed of your Avatar love.
Hey, and even if you're 50 and you like cartoons, you should watch The Last Airbender because it was pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Not bad at all. Well, we got just under a minute now left to get enrolled in this game 5 of 6 of Wipeout Blackout in this Twins Wednesday. So, yeah, super, super fun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And now we are re-entering the Twiking Zone. Or did we ever leave the Twiking Zone? Oh. But now we're getting right into the player standings, and I'll let you take the players away because I got them last time.
You got them last time, so thank you for allowing me to do that.
That's right.
Sometimes we arm wrestle.
That's right. We arm wrestle just like in the background, just like, ugh.
Yeah. You guys just see this hand, and it's the other one that's where I'm wrestling.
That's right.
It's always stuck behind the clock.
Yeah, we have like a little arm wrestling table just like under here. It's green screened out, so you can't see it, but it's there.
Yes, it's just like the movie Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
That's right.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, we're just broadcasters instead of truck drivers. Now, otherwise, it's the exact same theme.
100%. Yeah.
Here we go. Tom Conkin over at the Mainstream Bar in Ada, winning $6. Now we're working on this $1,086 in the large frame. Well, I'm jumping into the Twiking Zone with the top 10. In 10th place, we got Ba Booey over at Granite City Food and Brewery in Roseville with 61,000 points. With 63,000 points over at VFW Spring Lake Park, it's Loser Dave in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Putz over at Williards Bar of Bacchus with 64,000 points. With 71,000 points over in Roseville VFW, it's Kick It in the 7th place. Kick It! In 6th place, it's Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 73,000 points. With 77,000 points, Titans Sports Saloon, it's Elsa. That's right, Bingo Wizard herself, the Season 9 champion, Elsa, in 5th place. In 4th place, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 79,000 points. With 88,000 points over at Willie McCoy's of Andover, it's SNS in 3rd place. In 2nd place, it's Joni at Mama T's Castle Tap with 92,000 points. But before I tell you the 1st place finisher,
that's right, it's Fred Trisha over at American Legion. Fredly getting that large frame. Nice job, Fred, and nice job, Trisha.
Yeah, well, I mean, longtime friend of the broadcast, Fred Trisha. Hey, right. Tell Trisha Fred we said hey.
That's right. Wherever Trisha Fred may be.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and we got Tom Conkin getting another win. Nice job, Tom Conkin. Over at the Main Street Bar in Ada, getting that coverall of $13. Nice job, Tom Conkin. Nice job, Fred Trisha. And if Trisha Fred is somewhere out there, nice job just for being Trisha Fred.
Yeah, we said hey. Yeah, only first and last names, on the broadcast.
That's right.
Yeah. No, nicely done. We are getting enrolled in our last game now, right? Or was that our last game?
Is there of Wipeout Blackout? I think
that was our last. No, we're getting into Gimme 6. I'm not sure. We'll see. If we're getting into Gimme 6, that was our last game.
Okay.
I can't remember if we got one more. Is it going to happen? But well, while we're waiting on that, no, this is the last game. This is the last game. You get one more shot.
You get one more shot.
It's basically like an extra. It's like a last shot. It's like you get an extra chance here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Nikki, confirming. We got one more.
Yeah, there we go. 2 minutes, 24 seconds, and rolling into our next game of Wipeout Blackout. But our last player we got to talk about. It's the number one player in the state.
Number one.
Only player in the 100,000 point club.
That's right.
Yeah, with 135,000 points, actually. They play at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. Who could it be?
Who could it be?
Not Lucky.
That's right.
That's our lucky number one player.
For sure. But, well, we got some locations to get through, too. Yes. So let's get right into it. Because at number 10, we got St. Paul Park Legion with 89,000 points. At number 9, we got Miniger Sports Pub over on the Crescent with 94,000 points. Number 8, it is Bleachers in Maplewood with 96,000 points. Number 7, it's Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale with 97,000 points. Number 6, we are entering the 100,000 point club. And at number 6, it is Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, starting us off in that club. And at number 5, continuing into the club, it is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 104,000 points. And now we're halfway through the club. Over at number 4, it's Maple View Lounge, deep in the club. We're at the bar now with 108,000 points. Number 3, we're almost to the stage. It's American Legion Fridley over at Fridley with 122,000 points. Now we're getting backstage. It's at number 2, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 176,000 points. And now we have officially entered the VIP area of the club because we're in a different club now. It's the 200,000 point club. It's VFW Spring Lake Park in that exclusive club with 228,000 points. Nice job, everybody.
Yeah.
In that club.
As you were talking about, like, they're in the club and you're kind of moving through towards the stage.
That's right.
I may have told you this story before. This is kind of I don't know, it's random.
Okay.
But
we like random.
It made me think of it when you were talking that. So when I was in college, we decided to go to, there was a concert in our area, and it was In Vogue and MC Hammer, were performing. And actually, it was supposed to be Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice was the opening act.
Yeah.
Then In Vogue was coming on, and then the headliner was MC Hammer. Okay. So, anyways, then it turned out Vanilla Ice was sick and couldn't perform. But we still did have In Vogue and MC Hammer. And I'll say this: In Vogue, amazing.
Yeah.
Right. MC Hammer put on an amazing show.
I can imagine.
But but I'll get to my story after we.
It's Scrun over at Paradise Resort Bar and Grill in Brainerd, getting that line prize of $5. Nice job, Scrun.
So yeah. Anyways, it was me and several of my teammates, college football players.
Yeah.
And so we're going in there, and they were like, there was on the floor. You could go upstairs, and there was seats, you know, like the theater seats and all that. But down on the floor level, like where the stage was, there was no seats. It was just standing only. Okay.
Yeah.
And so it was, no particular place you have to stand or be, And so they were like, "Hey, Ruggs, get us up to the stage. Make a hole, man. Like, you make a hole for us on the football field. Make a hole for us up to the stage." I was like, "All right." So I just worked my way, and we got all the way up to the front, all of it. And so we were right there, and that was pretty amazing. Yeah, MC Hammer, 2 levels of dancers and just things going on. Just an amazing show.
Oh, my gosh. And MC Hammer is awesome.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little kid.
The pants were flying. It was awesome.
When I was a little kid, my grandma might not like me saying the story, but she loved MC Hammer.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
And she had these pants for like that were kind of like parachute pants, like MC Hammer had.
Yeah.
And whenever she had them on, me and my sister would always be like, "Come on, do the MC Hammer dance." And then she would do the dance where he's like, doing his like dance thing.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. She did it so well.
Oh.
Like I was impressed every time as a kid whenever she did it. I was
there
like,
yes,
the MC Hammer dance.
There it is. We had Job over at Sherry's Sports Saloon and
we got Terry and Jody H. Both splitting that must go on that coverall. Nice job, Terry. Nice job, Jody H. Nice job, Job. And nice job, Scrun, too, all getting wins in that game of Wipeout Blackout.
Nicely done. That means we're getting into our last game of Gimme 6. Super great, super fun game.
The Nikki checking in. She says, In Vogue is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, they were awesome.
They were super awesome. I love them both, too.
En Vogue, really good. So
that's right. We're En Vogue lovers on this broadcast.
Yeah, exactly. Only En Vogue lovers can be on the broadcast. Yeah.
That's right.
So,
but we got something that actually Nikki herself introduced. Nice segue.
Yes.
She is the Minnesota State Fair Food Spotlight, and I thank her every day for this because this one in particular is awesome.
Yeah, it makes my stomach rumble every day.
Unfortunately, it does because I'm so hungry right now. But we got a dual berry shortcake coming up to you guys, and it sounds as good as it sounds. And it is the strawberries and blueberries over a sugar-coated Betty and Earl's biscuit, topped with some whipped cream and a balsamic glaze.
Yeah, that.
That sounds insane.
Right.
I love the combination of the strawberries and blueberries.
Yes.
I like that a lot.
That's going to be super good.
Yeah, no, that sounds super good. So if you want to try this out and eat all of it in one go, you can do it over at Lulu's Public House, and that is going to be at West End Market, south of Schilling Amphitheater at the Minnesota State Fair.
Yeah, definitely want to get that done. That looks really, really good.
Oh, for sure.
And but we got just over a minute and a half left to get enrolled in this last game of Gimme 6.
That's right.
We haven't given out a jackpot in Wipeout Blackout. We're not going to now. It's going to roll over to next Twins Wednesday.
That's right.
And we haven't yet in Gimme 6. That adds up to me that I'm just going to go ahead and predict. This is a hot take. I know you're known for the hot takes.
Yep.
But that we're going to give out at least one jackpot in this game. I can't guarantee it, of course.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah. I'm going to join you in this hot take.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to say yes. The jackpot is going out this time.
Yeah, we're not trying to just be clickbait here.
No.
This
is full on prediction time.
Yeah.
Like, crystal ball level tarot reading. We're reading the cards right now. We got all of them scattered across the table. A lot of crystal balls too. Just we got a witch doctor in the corner telling us things. We got the full setup.
The witch doctor,
believe us. That's right. And we got some herbal teas going too. Incense is burning in the corner. We got all of our pink crystals and stuff. Magic energies are flowing.
He's saying things I don't even understand. I'm just sitting here smiling because I have no idea what he's talking about.
And the stars are officially lined up. Mercury is not in retrograde. I don't know what that means. Just all things I've heard from my girlfriend.
He's saying words that scare me. But,
but the magical energies are flowing, and we are giving out this jackpot.
Well, we're under a half minute. If you have not pushed play, make sure you do so. You're going to want to be in here. We both of us predicting a jackpot here.
That's right.
We have no power to make any of that happen, but we just. We talked about it earlier. We believe and believe.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just the powers of the divine and the universe is all we can do.
That's right. Well, thank you for your. Not only do we play bingo, we got a new age, some kind of a something. I don't know.
We have Witch Doctor John, a new title.
New title. The witch doctor and tell me what to do.
That's right.
$295 on this small frame. $1,690 on this coverall. You get 57 balls to hit that 1690. So let's just go ahead and get it done. Picking our lucky 6 here. Got 30 seconds to do so. And I just love the graphics on this game. Super fun game.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And we give out so many jackpots. Speaking of jackpots, there's a little game that we play a lot of throughout the day. And we do a 25-cent version. We do a 50-cent version, but our $1 version, also known as our happy hour edition, also known as the Mega Bar Bingo Show,
very true.
is our Jackpot Hunter game, and we keep a standings in it, and a lot of the top-notch players throughout the state of Minnesota play in that.
Ooh.
And they end up in our top 10.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do indeed. And we are about to tell you the top 10 as we speak. And we had a couple people falling out.
Yes.
Some actually pretty big-time players.
Oh, huge names.
But we had big-time players replacing them on the standings, so not too much of a surprise, but I will be expecting to see him back soon.
Yeah.
And those players get knocked out. It was 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, Mrs. T at Eagle St. Cloud, and Mick Loeb at Neeson's Gaylord. Yep. They all have 8,000 points, so they're only 1,000 points outside of the standings.
Yeah.
But, so now, as we're getting into the top 10, at number 9, it is a two-way tie between Spanky 303 and American Legion Fridley and Sandbar and Shore 96, both with 9,000 points. Number 7, we got a newcomer in this two-way tie. That newcomer is Bomb at Corner Bar and Goodhue, and they are tied up with Evcon at American Legion Rice, both 10,000 points. Number 6, newcomer Joni over at Bleachers with 11,000 points. Ooh. And then number 3, things are happening.
Every time you read this list, like, you get so emotional.
It's like, you're growing up so fast. So much points going around. But at number 3, it's a 3-way tie between Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza, Amy Pamey and American Legion Rice, and Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids, all at 12,000 points in 3rd place. And we got Jolly Time over at Sherwood Lounge in St. Paul.
I love your popcorn.
No, that's right. Over in Sherwood Lounge, getting that must go. And then we got Scrun and Nancy, both splitting that coverall of $40. Nice job, Nancy. Nice job, Scrun. Nice job, Jolly Time. All being winners on that game of Gimme 6.
Well, we came up just a little short on our prediction.
That's right.
We did not give out a jackpot.
No.
But since we have not given out a jackpot in all those games of Wipeout Blackout,
it's all led up to this moment.
That's right. You can weave, you can go wherever you want, go through the woods, back over and into the jungle.
That's right.
But this is a over $6,500 jackpot jungle 25-cent card edition, 52-ball jackpot. And, you're going to want to get enrolled. It's your last shot to win a jackpot during the Twins Wednesday broadcast. And we've pushed all of our chips into the middle of the table on this
They're all in the middle right now.
Yeah. This is basically the high roller room. Well, it's also called the camo room.
Yeah. The camo room.
The camo.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So, just look back here as well. Yeah. This, even behind the studio audience, there's camo.
Yeah, no, it's camo everywhere. Yeah, no, most of the time the audience just gets lost. They're like, where are the walls? Where are the doors? We're just in this camo room.
That's correct.
But they love it, though.
They do.
They love everything that we do.
They do.
Yeah.
It's
super supportive live audience. We love all of you guys.
Yeah. Well, in Larry the camera guy, he does a great job, when we go on commercial breaks to keep them entertained.
Exactly.
And get them pumped up so then when we come back on the air, they're all excited.
Exactly.
And that's why you guys hear the big crowd noise in the microphones.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, we got just under 6 minutes left to get enrolled in this final game of Twins Wednesday. And did you get through the top 10?
No, I got into the top 3. I just finished with that 3-way tie with Wolfstein, Amy, Pamey, and Otter 61. They're all in 3rd place.
Yeah.
And then we have the top 2 now. And at number 2, it's Yak 370 at Riverboat Depot with 13,000 points.
Yeah.
And then at number 1, it's Lulafin over at American Legion Shakopee with 14,000 points.
Okay.
So everybody doing pretty well in those player standings.
Oh, for sure. They've been rocking and rolling. That is a guarantee. That's
right.
I guarantee you.
That's right.
I got some guarantees on some of these locations as well.
Guarantees, and they're going to get some Pinot Noirs, too.
That's right. Get yourself some Pinot Noir over there in America. And,
that's right. That's how we do it.
And play some pilot games because that's downright American. You're helping charities and you're winning money.
Not wrong. Not wrong at all.
That's what I do right here in America. We had got knocked out the top tier location of our top 10. It's Pappy's Cafe over in Coon Rapids. And they got knocked out by another location in Coon Rapids, actually Season 8 champion in these very standings. It's Carboni's Pizza, is CR Billiards over there in Coon Rapids with 17,000 points, and they tied it up in that 9th place spot with Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, both sitting there with 17,000 points and both sitting in the 9th place spot. In 8th place, we got Shady's Railside in Rice. They have 19,000 points.
Oh.
Yeah. But with 20,000 points, it's the American Legion in Fridley. They're in the 7th place spot. But in 6th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 23,000 points. Then we jump into the 25,000 point club.
Oh, yeah. Let's big keys up.
You don't do that lightly.
Of course not.
Usually, before I go into the 25,000 point club, I like to visit the East Lawn.
Of course,
yes. Put on my velvet jacket and my drink and
my silk slippers.
In my soles, my slippers.
That's just a given.
Exactly. Eat some escargot, and then I go into the 25,000 point club. What do I see when I get there? Well, it's our 5th place location and Season 9 champion, Riverboat Depot in Sartell. They got exactly 25,000 points. Then with 26,000 points, you go over to the Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, and they're in 4th place. But in third place, we got American Legion Shakopee. They got 30,000 points.
Not bad.
Yeah, with 31,000 points, you got to wander over to Rice again.
That's right.
Yeah, we were in Rice. We left Rice. We came back to Rice. And you go over to the American Legion there in Rice, and they're in second place. But our number one location in the entire state of Minnesota, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul. They've got 33,000 points.
Awesome. Yep. Congratulations to all of our Jackpot Hunter players and locations. You guys are going crazy. But we have a little day in history that is super interesting. I like it. And especially as I love basketball.
I was going to say, you're a big basketball fan.
That's right. Yep. So this is a pretty big day in basketball history because on this day, it's August 18th. In 1992, and this is the day that celebrated Boston Celtics forward Larry Bird retires. Larry Bird was a high school basketball star in his native Indiana. Indiana, huge for basketball.
Oh, yeah,
but after graduation, he received a scholarship to play for legendary coach Bobby Knight at Indiana University, one of the finest teams in the country at the time. However, Bird was homesick, and he was kind of uncomfortable in the spotlight in Bloomington, and he left his school after only 1 month. So he returned to French Lick, his hometown, and eventually enrolled at the smaller Indiana State. This was far from the basketball powerhouse, because it was a much smaller school. But there, Bird was a one-man offense, and he averaged 30 points per game as a sophomore, as a junior, and as a senior too.
Really?
So he led the Sycamores to an undefeated record in his senior season, which was 1978-79. But he lost to Irvin Johnson's, who was just Magic Johnson. He lost to Magic Johnson, Michigan State Spartans in the most viewed NCAA title game ever.
Isn't that
to this
amazing?
day.
That even to today, that's the most viewed NCAA.
That is crazy.
Title game. Yeah, no, but I mean, when you got Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson,
that's classic TV.
That really, in that, basically, the two of them, at the time,
they were like best friends.
Two best basketball players, really in the country, and that led into the NBA and really gave a rebirth to the NBA as well. And so,
probably one of the greatest rivalries of all time between Larry Bird and Magic, and just between the Celtics and Lakers.
Yes.
It really, one of the most fun narratives, I think, that the NBA has had.
For sure. No, that was great. All those Converse commercials that they did together. I think they did McDonald's commercials together.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So a lot of fun, really fun stuff. And anyways, I mean, it probably, even though he's really, really recognized as a great basketball player, probably still an under-recognized basketball player, Larry Bird.
I agree. I think he isn't talked about enough in the top 10 of the basketball players ever.
Because he would definitely be in my top 10.
No, I agree. Larry Legend is indeed in my top 10 as well. He just, his defense, he was so physical and big and very long too, so he was great on defense.
Oh, yeah.
And then offense, he's just a different player on offense.
Oh, passing, the shooting.
The dude went a game playing with only his left hand because he was like, I'll just play with my left hand this game. And obviously he wasn't dominant in his left hand at all. That was his offhand. And then he drops 40 points. Just he's just okay.
Yeah.
He played backyard basketball to a T.
So some of the stories about Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and the way they would almost toy with the game.
Exactly.
Like I think so many of the stars today, they know where their stats are, and they try to achieve those stats. And I think that actually Larry Bird and Magic Johnson both are players that if they played that way would have way better stats than they have.
That's right.
But they were really playing about winning championships and doing all that. And then on a night-to-night basis in the NBA, they just put on a show for the crowd.
Exactly.
They were some of the greatest junk talkers in the sport.
Yes.
And just could do amazing things. But when you see things like where they with his left hand scores 40, or I think there was a story about how he was kind of tired and he said, if I score 40, can I go out of the game and rest? And so he just goes out and scores 3 quarters, 40 points, and then takes the rest of the game off. It's just stories like that. You hear about Magic Johnson. I mean, in a NBA Finals, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar goes out, and so he goes, well, now I got to score 40 points a game and like get double-digit rebounds and assists and everything. And just doesn't. Just doesn't.
They're just transcendent basketball players for sure. But we have a winner. It's Lou
Speaking
Bear.
of transcendent players.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Lou Bear is one of those, and he's playing over at VFW St. James, getting that line prize of $9. Nice job, Lou Bear. But yeah, I miss that mentality in basketball of like every night they wanted to put out a show for those fans. You know what I mean? Because Michael Jordan, I think, said it best, because he said, like, you know, every night he knew even when he was playing an away game, he knew people were coming to see him. You know, and I think that mentality is kind of gone in today's NBA, especially with players like Kawhi Leonard, who sits out, like, you know, most games in the regular season.
And I know he has some health issues. And I get that, but
you know, I think at the end of the day,
it's an entertainment business.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you know, too many players are just take load management, especially in the NBA, like, too seriously. And I think that you know, you're playing the sport. You should play the games you're supposed to be playing.
Absolutely. I mean, you get paid millions of dollars. You're in the entertainment business.
Exactly.
You know, it's just you got to do it. But it is tough. It's tough. It's grueling. It's demanding.
It is.
You know, 82 games in regular season, plus all those playoffs. I do get that. I have sympathy for that as well.
No, I totally understand. But like, when you're playing like half the games you're supposed to, at that point, it's like, okay, you know, come on. But you know, just a little ode to Larry Legend. And players like him and Magic Johnson, just all-time greats for sure, and for a reason. So yeah, it's just awesome.
Well, speaking of great things and the reason we do what we do, you can't do what we do here at Pilot without talking about all the great charities and all the great work that happens all over the state of Minnesota,
for sure,
because of those great charities.
100%. And this is our little charity spotlight of the week, and we are spotlighting the Clear Lake Lions this week, and this is their mission statement. So they're super cool charity. Well, the Clear Lake Lions Club was formed in 1973 by 26 community-oriented individuals. Our mission is to serve the needs of our local community through volunteer projects. The Clear Lake Lions Club is currently the largest club in Sherburne County. So yeah, definitely getting some awesome stuff done. But if you want to support this super cool charity, you can do so by playing Pilot games over at the Brickyard Bar and Grill in Clear Lake.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah, no, they do a great job over there. And so if you're in Clear Lake and want to support those Lions,
that's right,
go over to the Brickyard Bar and Grill, play some Pilot games. You'll have some fun. You'll help a great charity while you're doing it. So, that's a super great one for sure.
For sure.
Of course, tonight is a PGL night. You know, you guys know that. We know that. It's super things, important stuff on the line here, because there is a trophy. There's a championship. There's a lot of money and a lot of great things on the line. And our PGL standings this season in Season X have been wild. And actually, we had a couple of big-time players, friends of the broadcast, get knocked out of our top 10 in PGL just on Tuesday night. We'll see if they're able to get back in tonight here on a Twins Wednesday. Of course, last night, biggest gaming night of the week in the state of Minnesota. It's Minnesota. In Minnesota is Megasota game night. We had the bedazzled mics of Nikki and Tony in here. You were on the headset. And it was a great broadcast.
Oh, yeah, a lot of fun.
But getting knocked out last night was Louie over at VFW St. James and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. But jumping in, big-time player. In 10th place, it's Fishy, 24, over at Sherry's Sports Saloon. In 9th place, we got someone that's been in the standings, out of the standings, back into the standings now. It's Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill. And then in 8th place, big-time Facebook friend to Facebook, Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. Sitting in that 8th place spot. Then 7th place, we've got Nixon over at the Roseville VFW. Then we jump over to Eagles Austin. Of course, Season 7 champion, Sarah Honey, is checking in 6th place. Sarah Honey giving us the thumbs up on the Skull bingo last night.
Glad to hear it.
So glad that Sarah Honey. I always want to make sure Sarah Honey's happy.
Yes.
Want to make sure that that Mad Dog's happy. And it sounds like they were.
So definitely awesome. 2 thumbs up. I'm loving it. And let us know what you guys think about Skull Bingo too, because we want to hear your opinion, because your opinion is what matters. You guys are the ones playing the game.
Absolutely. Oh, Look at that.
Oh, and we got Fred Trisha getting another one tonight on that large over at American Legion Fridley. Nice job, Fred
I'm going to
Trisha.
say watch out for Trisha Fred winning this cover out because I've seen Fred Trisha win twice.
Yeah.
Usually Trisha Fred gets in on the winning. So we'll see if in 52 balls, we got 10 more balls here on this game.
Oh, and Tom Conkin is 5 balls away.
Only first and last names.
That's right.
Yeah. In 5th place in PGL coming into tonight was Bad Flop Bob over at the VFW Spring Lake Park. Then in 4th place we had Drumski over at the Underground Bar and Grill. Then we jumped back over to Eagles Austin. Bingo Legend, Forget You D, went into 3rd place. Big move for Forget You D. Then someone that we got to see at PyCon in 2nd place, SpongeBob over at the VFW St. James. And then our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota with 650,000, 90 points at the roadside. Our number 1 player is Devoided.
That's right. Well, congrats to all of our PGL players. And now we're moving on to the PGL locations.
Yes.
And we got one person getting knocked out of the location standings. It was Sheps on 6 over in Brainerd. Yep. And replacing them in 10th place, it's Broadway Pizza, Brooklyn Park, with 989,000 points. And at number 9, this is where we enter the 1 million point club. Everyone from here on is in the 1 million point club or higher. Okay. And so at number 9, it is Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 1,081,000 points. Number 8, it is VFW St. James with 1,107,000 points. Number 7, it's Moose Lodge Way Park in St. Cloud with 1,187,000 points. And then at number 6, we got Underground Bar and Grill over in Mankato with 1,225,000 points. Is it going out? Ooh, come on. We can do it. We can do it.
Not tonight. Not
we're moving on to the must-go on that coverall. But it's okay. It's building up, getting bigger and bigger. That's what we like. But we'll get another chance at it next week. Next Wednesday. That's right. But getting further into the PGL standings. At number 5, we have Leo's Bar in Newmarket with 1,426,000 points. Number 4, it is Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 1,676,000 points. And then number 3, it's VFW in Northfield with 1,991,000 points on the cusp of getting in that 2 million point club.
Yes.
And at number 2, Cabin Bar in Nicollet has already done it. They have 2,011,000 points. And then number 1, we have Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 2,064,000 points. So definitely neck and neck in that first and second spot.
Yeah, for sure. They've been doing a great job. Of course, we'll have some big shakeups maybe coming out of tonight.
Very true.
A lot of players out there getting after it. A lot of locations getting it done tonight as well. Well, you and I are going to bring, if you check in on Pilot TV at 11:30 tomorrow, John Squared will be back in. We're going to be sitting over in the production room.
Yep.
We're going to be drinking a cup of Joe, and we're going to be telling you all about what happened tonight, what's going to happen tomorrow, and make sure that you know what's going on. So you're going to want to come right back to us at 11:30 tomorrow. Then when we get off air, we got Curtis and Amelia bringing you guys some Twins bingo.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a really nice jackpot on the line because that jackpot just keeps growing and rolling.
Very true.
Then we'll get into some jackpot 125-cent card from 1 to 4.
Yep.
Then we'll get into that one game of Lucky 4 bingo that's over $39,000.
Oh, yeah, super crazy. But we got a winner. It is Jody H. over at Sherwood Lounge and getting that cover all to herself. Nice job, Jody H. Nice job, Fred Trisha. And nice job, Lou Bear. And, of course, nice job to all of our other winners tonight on this awesome night of Twins Wednesday.
Yeah, and that means that we're going to get into some Jackpot Hunter 50-cent card edition. Looking forward to doing that with you guys. It's been an awesome night. We've had a great time. Thanks to Nikki on the headset, doing a great job on the production.
Oh, for
sure. And, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See you guys.